All right, hello and welcome to Get Good Gambit number 15. That's right, there's been 15 of these. Very exciting. We have record-breaking number of entrants today at a whopping 50, 5-0, which is wild. And with me today is the one and only Empty Hounds, Venom Goat themselves. How are you today?
Hello, doing lovely on this beautiful summer day, and how are you?
I was doing good until I read my nameplate.
Oh
Won a
no.
gambit long ago, number 5 on Milia. Wow. Okay. All right. All
Found
right.
a little witch
Zero.
coin here, I see.
I see you. I see you.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And getting right into it. Pretty good round start here for Cartx. And put in the corner and we get it with the scalpel.
And when you start running into Faust pressure like this, it can be so hard to defend against. The overhead is surprisingly difficult to react to, and it's always, threatened with a low in the form of 2H as well, right? So, looks like
Amazing.
I can know.
It was an amazing pickup getting the children running through, but unfortunately, gonna get tagged here and we're gonna get the whole super.
Oh, your shins.
So does Ray feel that too? Like,
I think so. I think given the face that Ray makes, I think.
okay. Maybe they're like connected.
Yeah, I think there's some sort of like inherent spiritual connection.
Makes sense.
So we're seeing some actually really tricky movement here from Cartx. Scarecrow is a little bit risky to use raw without meter, just because you can just match on it, right? And Faust gives you a pretty clear tell as to which one he's going to be. But there can be some aspect of a mental stack here where you have to make the split decision of left, right, neither, right? And so he's taking good advantage of this, I think.
Yeah, great job getting underneath the bomb bag and staying alive, getting a punish, trying to throw out the bomb bag. Not going to work out here. Robin staying alive, going to get tapped. Again, running under.
Man, these are some great punishes from Robin, though. Very aware of when Faust is negative and when you can dash in and hit them with a cheeky FS.
Yeah, we just saw the punish there, pulling the bomb and tossing it.
Oh man, running in with a 2D, that was very smart. Geo 2D, well-known war crime of a button, and getting the pickup here.
Yeah, game number 1 gonna go to Robin in a very close first game, actually. Robin was down to like a hit away from death at one point.
Yeah, that was quite back and forth for a while.
Yeah, it seems like, as I thought, this matchup doesn't seem terrible for Geo. That step dash definitely coming in clutch to get underneath of Faust trying to press buttons.
So if you're Cartx at this point, what are you looking to do against Geo here? Right, how are you adapting to the fact that like if you're negative on block, Robin's just fearless?
I think kind of doing like what we're seeing here, using items a bit more, getting that spacing. Maybe tone down a little bit on the risky plays, but I mean, hey, they're working out, right? We're getting in the corner, PRC, Scarecrow, and the snip.
So scary.
Shades of Temmie and Madeline there.
Who tries to step dash forwards, but the Afro explosion gets her. This is not looking particularly great for Robin. We have, yeah.
Oh,
There's...
we just pull meteors. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Didn't even have to Scarecrow for the meteor mix up there.
Yeah, not even. We got the corner again.
Yeah, you have to be very careful when Faust, even if you black Faust's overhead, because he can just go directly into thrust.
Oh, what a block on the wake up super though. And we got a full punish out of it.
I think he's going through the wall, yep. He's like, where are you going?
Nice jump in as well. A little bit of a drop there, but still at the corner. This is where Geo thrives, right? Corner pressure.
Excellent mix up with the Soul Puente there.
And you can see Robin trying to play the spacing.
Yeah, we're playing
Faust
very
normals.
there.
Overhead. Gotta keep watching out for that. Okay, jump in top.
Very clever jump there from Robin. That jump arc was basically perfect.
That just completely whiffs.
He went over a crouching target. That is scary. Alright, Robin recognizing that you cannot actually push anything after blocking the overhead.
Overhead into stab, as always. Now has the corner. Robin looking for escape. Gonna get smacked though, and super to follow up. Definitely kills.
You know, I think there's a Faust advantage, right? If he hits her with the wheelchair, you can't really step dash without your shins.
Yeah, that's true. Shins the step dash.
Can't step dash. Can't kick, can't step dash.
I mean, that's what the wheelchair is for, though, right? Like you just
It carries you away. Yeah, exactly.
get in the wheelchair afterwards.
So these are some really interesting back and forth games. I'm noticing that Cartx is starting to slow down his play. There's a lot of waiting going on to see if Gio will try to jump, which is quite good. But I think the animation from Robin is basically equally, you know, right there, like that dash under, just because she recognizes that bomb's gonna come out, right?
Yeah, just really good use of the step dash as a tool in this neutral game. Like you said, being very grounded on the Giovanna.
Excellent tech from Cart on that grab earlier. Looks like the super's gonna whiff though.
Yeah, not quite a full punish, but hey, still a nice block there. I'm gonna get hit with the stab. No follow-up though.
I find that punishing supers can be surprisingly difficult, and it's not even. Ooh, wow, nice one.
That was cool. Yeah.
Is it either around here? No, it's compass skilling's a little bit too high at this point.
Another wake up super.
Nice punish by Mage.
Yeah, I think Robin catching on that wake up super is always on the table.
I think Faust, a lot of Faust players were very unhappy with the changes, mostly because it doesn't seem like Faust has too much use out of the reversal super besides super PRC, just because the startup is so long. I think a lot of Faust players I know were quite unhappy about it. Oh man, that's tragic.
Went for it again, but a little bit early, I believe, on the input. Oh, nice swat out of the air, though. Right on the corner.
He's getting air hit for sure. Nice overhead pickup, though. You see the freeze frame of the donut there.
Yeah, you almost got to read the wrapper. I wonder what that says.
I love reading the text in Guilty Gear character like outfits. Sometimes it makes no sense.
Oh yeah, the random English phrases, because in Japan, having English on clothes is cool.
People trying to figure out what the bottom of Johnny's shoe says. Ooh, is this guy actually going to catch him? Oh no! Because the Eris stalled from the love.
Yeah, the bomb bag just stalls out long enough. And another Scarecrow PRC in the snip. Gonna hold all this, unfortunately.
You just have to hold it and...
Oh wow, spinning the burst on the Wild Assault. Could be a little risky.
And does not want to go quietly. Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Cartx has been pretty reliable on his shin breakers. I think there's only so much that Gio's legs can take.
I feel like every time we have 15 meter, we're seeing super.
Yeah.
Pretty reliably. So it's going to be 2-1.
Yeah.
Cartx.
So if I'm Robin here, I'm looking to punish, right, like Cartx's habits, right? There's a lot of flow charting going on, I think, in Cartx's play right now. You can see that he goes for hole in one quite often, even when the precursor was blocked. So we'll have to see how Robin ends up adapting to things like that. And whether Robin will just, you know, just mash on the Scarecrow, right?
Yeah, mash on Scarecrow. We know Wake Up Super is on the table pretty frequently, so start baiting that out a bit more.
Yeah, sometimes if you don't exactly know which one Faust is, you have to send it just because 2 out of 3, right? There's 3 possibilities and 2 out of 3 of match can get them, right? Oh man, that's gonna be so rough with the, yeah. Wow.
Yep.
2 meteors into a Scarecrow mix-up is so scary.
Just unfortunate, yeah.
But you know, that's why
Robin.
some people like playing Faust, right? You got the slot machine going on.
Yeah, Robin's trying to stay alive here. On set point for Cartx though. And it just keeps getting worse. That life lead is growing and growing. This is a good start though, but you're gonna get bonked from the head with that hammer.
We're hit 2D, that is.
And again,
ending it with the shin breaker.
Again, the 6P super. Gonna work out here for Cartx, and you're gonna move on in the bracket. Instead, Robin down to loser side.
But
Duel 1.
Yeah, Bedman, very interesting character. Doesn't get as much love, but I know Chumpy loves his character, has been putting so much work into it, and so has Sludge. It's done a lot of work on the ABBA. So,
yeah. Bedman, a very, might I say, arcane character. Very, very difficult to navigate both as a player and playing against. There's a lot of interesting that you execute with this character, as you can see here.
Yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate trade there for Sludge. Went for the yellow RC, but the error was already stocked up.
Oh man, and now you're... Oh, I spoke too soon. I was going to say you're ABBA without Jealous Rage Gauge. You're in bad shape, but manages to clinch out with the key grab here and get some of the meter back.
Yeah, a little bit of a drop, but we're going to uninstall, get the meter back. Bonsai coming in.
The WRC, or the W Wild Assault, that's huge for ABBA.
Yep,
Things not
grab.
Bedman here, plenty of resources for Sludge.
Yeah, key grab being very plus there, and I think Chumpy tried to press on it, and Sludge just won the interaction.
It is so scary to press after key grab. You can, but man, is it nerve-wracking. You're basically gambling that the ABBA's not going to push something fast.
Chumpy doing a good job in neutral. ABBA, obviously without Jealous Rage, has a hard time navigating a lot of this projectile zoning.
Yeah, Chumpy playing a little bit safer in the neutral game here, using the needle to kind of zone ABBA out before seeing an opportunity to go in. Sludge here looking a little bit low on meter, does not take the chance to uninstall, looks like, but looks like we can continue pressing the offense. Ooh.
But hurry, 6H there, a little bit of a risk, but the RC, keep the combo going, getting bonked on the head.
And the bed slam. Ooh, immediate install into the super just to get yourself some space. We do have
Oh, and the overhead.
Ooh, chooses to go for the uninstall with the key grab. Very, very nice. Oh no, I think... Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. I was looking at his hits here, and, well, it didn't matter anyways, but, I think the PRC hit before ABBA got the JR gauge back there.
Yeah, that last interaction was wild. Sludge spinning bursts to, like, keep it going. Did the parry to get Jealous Rage on the needle. Was
Just
so smart.
So I was looking at Bedman's stats the other day, and I didn't actually know this. I think Bedman's actually one of the sturdiest characters in the game.
Yes, I believe
Especially
at least
after
top
nerfs
3.
Temkin and Goldos' defense, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Bedman's up there, like top 3 most health. If he's in the install, it's even more because he gets like damage reduction.
It makes sense. It makes sense. He's a next generation mobile bed frame.
Oh yeah, sleepy mattress, built sturdy. Not now. Not sponsored.
Yeah, we're playing very patient in the neutral game here. Finds an opening. And I think the scary thing about Bedman is that, like, once he gets those arrows rolling, there's very little you can do to stop him if he makes that pressure gapless.
Oh, nice counter hit here. Gonna get the full conversion. Spending a lot of the time getting comboed in Jealous Rage is not what you want on ABBA.
Sludge doing a very, very good job of managing the gauge here. Just making sure to keep it topped off, uninstalling if necessary, and ooh, nice pickup on the super. Couldn't quite combo off of it. It's okay. I think
Went for the reset and the throw. Throw now stalls your Jealous Rage meter, which is very good for Abba.
very nice reading the deflect shield there and going for an option that would move you forwards.
Chumpy is spending everything once this round. Emptying out though.
Raban, yeah.
And just barely. Just
So scary when you get stuck without Jealous Rage in the corner.
I think Chumpy recognizing, you know, no Jealous Rage, I can just play back and poke a bit. But this is where it's scary, right? Sludge has the meter, and when Abba has meter, it's Abba's a game to play. It just exists.
Right, yeah. It's Abba's world and you're just playing in it.
You're just playing in it.
Ooh, gaining space with the super. Looks like we're gonna uninstall here just to get some Jealous Rage back. I think that was very smart from Sludge, recognizing that even with a wall break you wouldn't be able to kill and then you'd be left with basically no gauge.
Such patience here from Chumpy. And getting the backdash, making the grab whip.
Chumpy doing a great job of playing around those errors, just stalling out for— oh my god, and another Danzai into White Wall to stall.
Yup. I mean, White Wall assault. Really good tool.
I got one too.
Yeah, just armor into infinite armor. Okay, smart use here. Just getting the grab to get more Jealous Rage.
Yeah, this is where you want to be as Abba, right? You have wall broken someone with the key grab, and now you kind of just get to do whatever you want. And interrupts the error projectile with— oh, nice PRC into the hop there.
Yeah. Good jump though from Chumpy. Gonna get caught low. Sludge will take it this time.
Man, these are just great opening games so far, I will say. So much back and forth from all players involved.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, these two, I know specifically have been on the grind for quite a while, putting a lot of time and effort into their characters, and yeah, you can tell.
So if you're Chumpy here, what are you looking at to sort of like adapt to the fact that Sludge is not afraid to just uninstall your face?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? I think Chumpy's doing the right thing. Like, we're seeing, like, this, you know, using the zoning that we have, getting in, making the most of the damage we can get. It's just, when Abba's in Jealous Rage, it is very scary, because the momentum shifts completely.
Oh yeah. I think if you're Sludge, you would have started to pick up on the fact that Chumpy kind of likes to stop an error and just sit there and wait for it, right? Because that's when Bedman's at the strongest, right? When it can do whatever it wants and the error comes out automatically. So perhaps if you're in that situation, you want a Jealous Rage raw install and just rush the Bedman down, right? So
yeah, right now though, like, we're in a very dire situation for Sludge. It has no Jealous Rage in the corner. Chumpy can just kind of play for free.
Chumpy can. Oh, okay. All right, going for the PRC. I'm actually waiting for the moment where Chumpy chooses to pull out the bed install and get those enhanced errors. Because I think if you land enhanced bed bomb in the corner, they did buff that, right? So it doesn't go off the screen anymore.
I believe so. I believe Needle also like combos in the corner now, which is interesting.
Yes, they changed Needle so that hitting someone point blank with it will do some interesting stuff now.
Okay, spending a choose. Yep. Okay, both first gone. Couldn't even get the seconds out, and they were both just gone.
I was going like, where are you going? Get back in the corner.
Nice anti-air though.
I am
Full Jealous.
Yeah, I am just repeatedly impressed with Sludge's ability to just find moments to uninstall. Because that's risky, right? It's a big animation, and it just basically tells the opponent not only, am I vulnerable for this amount of time, and I think I'm in counter hit state as well. But even if I recover in time to block whatever you're doing, right, I'm now in normal mode.
Yeah, Sludge has gotten so much better at managing Jealous Rage meter from the time I first saw it play to now, and they're just actually just doing fantastic.
Yes,
And he's super.
Nice. Sludge recognizing that raw uninstalling will actually give you quite a bit of meter back, so you can actually kind of just ping pong tank between normal and Jealous Rage mode. If you choose to just not, extend your pressure by too much, right?
Duel 1.
We'll move into our next match, which is going to be CakeCat on the Testament versus Liz, another Bridget player.
Nice corner carry with that JP combo there. Just wanting to get you back into the corner so you can actually, start pressure. So I will say that the Testament versus Bridget matchup can be a little bit volatile. Neither of these characters are well known for their absurd amounts of damage, right? Oh, looks like CakeCat might actually be getting an entire corner carry area. Nice.
Yeah, beautiful. Very well played.
Ooh, catching the peek out bird.
Didn't get the other Arbiter to finish it off there. Throwing out Calamity on the connect.
That was the most hard read attempt I've seen from the Calamity one there.
Honestly, probably would have worked out, just a smidge too early.
Just a smidge too early. And I think now both players are... I was going to say both players are in a little bit of a dangerous spot.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate using the teleport to stall out in the air, and I think it just worked out for Bridget.
I think Kate's doing a very, very good job of controlling space here, though. Just those H-Breeze Reapers cutting off all aerial routes that Bridget might want to take. Man, that pressure from Liz is just terrifying once she gets you in a corner, though.
Yeah, getting the hard knockdown here, going for the jump in, getting corner again. This is really rough for Testament. He doesn't have a great reversal, but
man,
bird
just in time. So yeah, neither of Bridget's supers comes out super fast. So if you're fast enough on the button, you can actually burst.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate. Now you gotta go through Testament zoning, gonna get bonked with all these Arbiters.
Put through the Arbiter blender.
CakeCat though extremely low. Teleport.
Teleport and top. That is so hard to deal with. You're seeing some very, very nice movement from Liz, though. Man, and now Bridget's got you in a corner, and now you're in the blender. I think one of my said, looping 50-50s, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, exactly. Just guess right.
Just guess right. And I think Bridget was just terrifying.
CakeCat unfortunately had the burst back, but didn't have a chance to spend it there.
So I know Cake has been known to play some Elfelt in their time, and I'm unsure whether or not we'll see the Elfelt come out.
Yeah, Testament's a weird character in this game, right? Like, I feel like matchups are very hot and cold with Testament. Either they like it or they hate it. I don't really know if there's an in-between.
There's a large adjustment in playstyle, I would say, when you play Testament against someone who zoning works well against and someone who zoning doesn't work well against, right? I've seen Resident Genmu here play both ends of the spectrum, and they're both equally terrifying. But sort of like finding out what style of Testament can counter sort of like what your opponent is trying to do, even if your opponent's like playing, even if it's two different Bridgets, right, is pretty crucial to finding success with the character.
Oh my gosh, Calamity 1 working out. Maybe the first time ever.
The slowest reversal in the game actually working out. I think Faust were dooming about that, but Testament's in an equally rough spot, right?
Yeah, Calamity 1 is dreadfully slow, but it is a reversal, quote unquote.
Yeah, it is a reversal that is that tells your opponent, please DP bait me.
Got some nice
I will
zoning
say,
here, though, finally.
very, very nice zoning coming out. Chessman did get some nice stuff this patch. HKD on Bird is really, really nice. Lets you set up some really, really nasty mix-up situations. So
Yeah, Testaments keep winning, I feel like. Every patch, it's just a small win.
Yeah, slightly stronger. But, you know, you get buffs enough small times and all of a sudden you're OP, right?
Yeah, or you could be like HC, you know, you get nerfed a bunch.
It's true.
And then you still stay OP, so.
Happy Chaos stays winning. Oh, very nice teleport into the grab there. It's very, very difficult to respond to.
Yeah, really nice job getting the corner parry. Arbiter overhead. What's the mix? Ooh, nice try on the teleport grab. Not gonna work out, unfortunately. Calamity 1.
Or a Calamity 1 strikes again.
Then they say the super's bad. I saw it work twice. 2 times.
That's true. It can't be bad if it works, right? I think it's about pulling it out at the right time, right? When your opponent's least expecting it. Because they think you know it's bad, so you'll never use it, but just kidding.
Yeah, I think CakeCat choosing really like opportune times to throw out Calamity as well. Like it's not just like wake up Calamity 1, you know, which helps.
Choosing moments where you know Bridget's going to want to continue pressure, very important.
Well, she's gonna run it in after the Grave Reaper.
That was actually quite clever there. So, something that I don't see a lot of people talk about is that I've noticed that, obviously in an ideal world, it doesn't matter which side you're on, but certain players do have side preferences, right? So, there's a tricky little layer to sussing that out and then trying to get them on the side where they're less comfortable with their inputs.
Yeah, I get that. Oh,
yeah,
I thought I was gonna win.
Yeah. Thankfully, Roger came in just in time. You know, Panda Slam.
What a 6P.
Yeah, taking advantage of the absolute war crime.
Grave Reaper gonna hit. No connection, but we got the Arbiter.
Very
safe
nice.
day.
CakeCat showing some signs of life here. Will not go quietly into that night. The Yo-Yos will not get me today. Oh man,
yeah, nice.
You into the slow Grave Reaper. That was
the 3 Ps after Wild Assault is a crazy choice, but I like it.
I respect it. I think you can even mix that up with a grab afterwards, right? If you wanted to be super cheeky. They're not expecting it. They've just been punched 3 times in the face, right?
There might be something to that, yeah. I think it's the first time we've seen actual respect for these zoning coming out of Testament.
Yeah, no, we're not just running in helter-skelter here. Looks like we're gonna get hit by
DP.
Oh man!
Oh my god, Liz!
With a sliver
just sending it.
I didn't catch the attention bars there, but do you think she had meter to cancel that if it got blocked?
I don't think they did, to be honest. I think it would just send it.
That was so brave.
CakeCat dominating this round though.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and close it out.
Presence, yeah. It can be very difficult to navigate around everything that Testament's throwing at you. You know, you try to jump the Grave Reaper, and then you get hit by Aerial Arbiter Sign, and CakeCat saying, not so fast.
CakeCat finding their footing, finally, in this matchup. We'll have to see if Liz can close it out, or if CakeCat's gonna keep clawing on. Get that zoning established. I think Cake might have seen like a little nick in the armor here. Arbiters are finding their mark more often than not. So.
Yeah, for sure Cake has noticed that the Arbiters are difficult to react to. It can be fuzzy, but the timing is kind of tight.
I find if you just like jump up and block, it usually works out pretty well, because you just cover both options, but
There's, oh man, that is such an unfortunate timing for the super there.
And Liz with a perfect. Now on set point. Or not set point, I'm sorry. That was CakeCat on set point. Not
A little bit of a drop there. Looks like we're gonna get Cake some time. Liz is just fearless with pressing. Pressing on H sign is scary. Or H Reaper is scary. It's plus and ooh man.
Calamity one.
And more stars. Only ones. Get him with the
Teleport back.
one more interaction. Oh my god! Just barely missed the DP there.
Inches away.
You could smell the yo-yo.
Yeah, CakeCat gonna stay alive just a little bit longer.
I think that, man, you can tell both players are feeling it. There's so much tension in that neutral right now.
Yeah, good block pressure coming out, but Grave Reaper doing a good job knocking full screen one more time.
Very, very nice corner escape from Kate there.
Good block on the Arbiter and a little bit of a punish.
I think that's, oh man. That bridge is super. And once more with the I'm gonna scream if
And the overhead Arbiter. And with that, I think CakeCat will, yeah, seal that one away.
This, I think, is a very volatile matchup, right? If Lucy can keep you within the range of all of her long-range normals and keep Slayer out of what is exactly happening here, then she has a good chance, right? But man, if Slayer touches you once, you're so squishy because you're a pixie character, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's true of just like every Slayer matchup. It's like, oh, it's good until he touches you.
Yeah, until he touches you, and then, you know, you're in a pile buckle loop. Oh, nice. Yep, on the grab on wake up there. That's very good.
Very good job getting a corner. DP is an option though. Lucy has one of those. Which...
Lucy does have one of those, and I think it might. Do you have an opinion on the strength of aerial versus grounded DPs? Oh man, just cutting the bullets short at one and then immediately going for the sprint attack is so smart.
What just happened?
Okay. Guys, I had to make, you know, I think Lucy had the health lead there, but also it's Slayer CS, right? So
right. Boy, I was very confused.
Already see the cracks in the wall. Very nice pressure from Lucy here.
Counter hit, that could be scary. Oh, a little bit of a drop, unfortunate from Eclipse. Cross up though.
A bunker. Oh no, I think that was supposed to be a loop and it just got dropped.
Yeah, definitely. Burst is on the table here for Eclipse. They choose to use it.
Very, very patient on defense. Just holding all of this block, and oh man.
Oh, there's the hit though.
Oh, force the burst out of them.
And the JS.
Very nice.
Question mark.
Yeah, we are seeing Zombie in full control of Lucy's movement here. I'm actually really happy to see the Unity gun come out, just because I don't see a lot of Lucy's using it just for space control, right? Being able to cut the bullets short and do something else immediately after is a very, very powerful mental tool, I would say.
Yeah, I think it's a good tool in this matchup too, right? Slayer very linear in the movement. You'll catch him trying to do like pile bunker or some other dandy stuff.
Actually go under it though, right?
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, he ducks a little bit, so.
Oh, maybe. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. And for your question, grounded versus aerial DP, I feel like grounded is better, but maybe it's just because I'm, you know, and I feel weird about like getting in to like punish it.
It might afford the opponent worse punishes. Because
I think so.
You're not immediately juggled, right?
Yeah.
And Eclipse showing full control of Slayer's mix-up movement, though.
Yeah, that round was over by the time I got done playing what it was that I wanted to say, so yeah.
We're seeing
some nice punish too.
Defense from Eclipse here. Oh man, and now you gotta be careful, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, gotta get rid of that. That is scary stuff.
Yeah, getting rid of the universe buff is essential, because if you let him just do whatever he wants, then you got a problem. Looks like Slayer might have actually PRC'd to attempt to do an air throw there, and the spacing just didn't quite work out. Oh, gonna get clipped by the fancy feet in the air there.
Yeah, no super to get the wall break.
Oh man, he's just blocking. Look at him, he's just crouching.
And baiting as well.
I think that was a bit of a checkmate situation there, though, right? You're down to one stock, and you basically are anything away from. He could JP you, and you would die, right? So you gotta set the burst and pray he's not blocking.
Yeah, I think I'd rather take my chances and spend burst and get baited for it than just die with burst, right? Because there's always the chance.
Exactly.
I know a lot of people are like scared of like getting their burst baited, but like if you're gonna die, just send it,
Just
right?
send it.
You have a chance.
So I guess this is panning out exactly how we discussed it. Lucy, good mobility, keeping you at range. The moment Slayer touches you, you got problems.
Yeah, like I said, very similar to I feel like most Slayer matchups. It's winning until he hits you.
Yeah, I think Zombie's recognizing really well that Eclipse is not particularly keen on anti-airing that JS.
We're gonna get this? Okay. There's a little bit of a delay there, and I was worried that wasn't gonna connect, but all good.
The wall was like, I'll wait for you. Man, right into another wall stick. That is just so terrifying.
Yeah, 2 interactions and you're dead. How was that?
Reduce distance after the wall break to the wall is so scary when you're fighting Slayer. You gotta just be so cognizant that you just don't immediately. Alright, we're going for multiple cross-ups. 3, I guess, was a little bit too much there, yeah. Very, very cheeky.
Yeah, nice CP as well from Zombie.
You might actually be able to recover more safely from like a blocked anti-air DP with a grounded DP as well.
I want to say so. I don't play characters who have DPs though, so I am like the worst person to ask. There's the burst. I was like, are we gonna see it? And yeah, Eclipse gonna use it.
These delayed JSs do so much work for Zombie.
Yeah, and this is unfortunate for Eclipse, right? We spent first last round in a little bit of a hero situation. But I mean, I guess hey, if you punch Lucy 3 times,
yeah, if you punch
burst
so hard, it doesn't matter suddenly.
Yeah.
Master of Cyberspace, a little bit squishy in meat space.
Some nice corner pressure here, though. Gonna work out, get the wall break as well.
Yeah, I think Lucy being new does afford you the advantage of not exactly knowing when you can match against her, which is, you know, you can see Zombie taking advantage of that, but you can also see that ducking under the gun is an option.
Yeah, just crouch. Oh,
Lucy giving Slayer a run for his money with the anti-air CS.
Yeah, that's gonna go 2-1 to Zombie.
I think if I'm Eclipse here, right? I feel like, you know, as Slayer, if I can touch her, she's dead, right? And I think the most consistent thing that he might need to look out for is just properly anti-airing that delayed JS, right? Knowing that it's probably going to come out after Mappa Hunt and being ready to do something about it.
Yeah, this matchup seems very much like if Zombie can stay in control and not let Eclipse play, it'll work out. But then this happens, and
yeah, so then it's
you're dead.
Oh man, and you get your burst baited too, and that's just.
Yeah, I think at that point you probably should have just saved it. Like, it's tough to say in the moment, but like against Slayer, 2-touch.
Yeah, when I get touched by Slayer, I'm weighing my options, right? I'm like, do I burst now or do I just?
Yeah. I think you're dead.
The full loop here.
Oh, almost. Nope, you're still dead, and it's over. That was
it.
20 seconds.
We barely had time to talk about it.
It was a 20-second set, or not?
2-2.
Holy.
I think it's anyone's game at this point, you know. Zombie's shown a very good aptitude for just staying out of Slayer's reach quite a bit. But sometimes, Eclipse just sends it, and then he's within range, and then now you have problems.
Yeah, Lucy has some good like range on the normals, right? I think you can play that spacing a little bit against Slayer, but
Man, and
oh my gosh, yeah.
Third round start. That's not a good start. Still has burst though. You can potentially pull it back here.
That Slayer though hits you.
He's not
He's reaching into your soul.
Yeah, you can. Nice. Yeah, those delayed JSs are just doing so much work.
Spend the burst, keep the corner here, but Clip's gonna get back in anyway.
It is.
Oh
man.
no. Okay.
All right. We're good. We're good for the moment. And I think we'll end. All right, nice. To get him off of you, get a little pressure for yourself. It is so scary. Man,
it's blocked, but
I was gonna say that block. That was so good on the block, but the final mix-up got her.
yeah, we haven't seen Hack Super come out. I don't think yet.
That's true. Yeah, we haven't seen the crazy amount of contagion that Lucy can do. I believe the damage is unscaled by guts or combo scaling or anything.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, I've seen like a 350 damage Lucy combo. So
it definitely looks like. Oh man, that Pal Bunker was so punishable without meter. And
yeah.
Oh, here comes the
there
hack.
We go. We heard it. Yeah, we're listening. Oh
man, he sees right through though. Looks like
oh, we're gonna just send it.
No, I could be wrong, but I think Lucy actually got some health back. That was one of the debuffs that she applied.
Yes. Yeah, she went for the health one. I don't know that's gonna help you against Slayer though, unfortunately.
Man, blocking 2 mix-ups and then punishing that final one. So well done from Zombie.
That was so tense. I was very worried for Lucy. I'm still worried for Lucy.
Yeah, when you take the and it's late at the round start, it's not good. It is so scary. Looks like Eclipse is starting to catch on blocking those delayed JSs though.
Nice little neutral jump here. Can keep the corner.
Haven't seen a lot of throws come out of Lucy so far?
Yeah.
Over with the Master Hammer.
Cross up blender. One more hit.
We are. Man, nice jump.
That was blocked. First blocked. Nice anti-air.
Yes.
And we traded.
Which they traded. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Zombie, who played very well.
I don't think I could have blocked some of those Slayer mixes, so shout out to Zombie for holding up a good defense there.
Duel 1.
As we get into it, some less interactive characters. We have Kyubert on the May, and Mayan Perry's, which is his Exer, yeah, on the Baiken.
So, Baiken versus May. I think, right, both heavy hitters, right? Both have the potential to do so much damage if they get you. Oh man, it looked like Exert had paused just in time to block that super, but...
Yeah, a little unfortunate. Oh wow, what a call out using the US.
US, yeah. And I think like the scary thing about Baiken now, right, is that there is always the possibility that Baiken might just parry in the middle of the block string.
Oh yeah, like that.
Or you might parry twice in a row.
Exer is wild.
This time.
This is a very volatile matchup. Like you said, both these characters do so much damage.
And both characters have pretty good aerial movement, right?
Yeah.
Again, talking about the JS war crime. But May, hitting you with the anti-air dolphins, right? So.
Yeah, Tether gonna keep that from sending it through the wall. Now getting another one applied in the corner.
And those bubbles were touching. They're just staring at each other for a short while. I think those might be my favorite moments in fighting games.
When people just stare at each other, yeah.
Stare down.
And then you press something and they press it at the same time, you lose.
Yeah, it's just who explodes at this moment.
Yeah, this matchup is actually just two
Duel 1.
Just too
giants
heavy.
smacking each other. Yeah, it is wild.
I will say that Mei has the mobility advantage, so Baiken has to play a little bit patient here, right? But Baiken can actually just wait and parry, right? There's so much as that is parryable. Dolphin, either of the dolphins, right? If you time the 6H properly, right? All of Mei's sort of like, yeah, like that, right? All of... Very nice.
I can't believe Xer still went for Yozansen on that.
Yeah. It's like some...
Kyubert. Wow.
Kyubert.
Gonna get the rush down with the Mei.
I think I'm observing that Kyubert's doing some quite interesting movement on Mei though. There's a lot of like jumping in the air and then not quite committing, and then at the last moment just swinging that anchor under her, right?
Yeah, these jump-ins, canceling Dolphin.
Man, that is just so tough to deal with. Like, what do you do when you're so overloaded mentally, right? My head's spinning just trying to keep track of it.
Yeah, and anytime you think Mei should be minus, she probably isn't, which is also very painful. Oh my
Just
gosh.
A fantastic safe jump there from Exar, but
Yeah, the
just
run up overhead.
very, very cheeky, very, very cheeky 6K there from Mei. So I'm at this point I'm thinking like, okay, what are these players sort of like trying to pick up from each other, right? And I think there's something to be said for watching to anti-air on Baiken, although I will say Baiken's anti-air is not particularly great, right? 6P is not fantastic. You don't have any other sort of like tall buttons, right? Your best choice is maybe to preempt it and then JK.
Yeah, I mean, you could try like doing like a TK Yozansen, but there's a lot of startup involved with that.
And I think what Kyubert wants to do, and what they're doing so far, is just trying to do weird timings, right? Like Baiken is a character that takes advantage of people who get too predictable in their timings, right? And being able to subvert that gives you a large advantage over a lot of her defensive players.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of this stuff where it's like, all right, I can press on Mei here, surely, and then you get hit with a dolphin, you know? It's... Oh my gosh, right into the super again.
Be safe. I thought for sure it was low enough that Baiken would have recovered, but...
No, caught the like landing recovery, I think. Unfortunate.
Huge round start counter hit for Baiken though, and now you're in the Yozansen blender.
Yeah, this is what Xer needs though, right? You gotta like get in, make the damage count when you get it, because...
Oh yeah, you have so much momentum. Just make it difficult.
Just call that.
That delayed Escarbari.
Nice block on the cross attempt, but caught out with the
Plenty of
dolphin
help
here. Good burst back. I'd be surprised if we see it.
Didn't
That's
have
gonna
enough
wait.
There, yeah. Back to neutral. Baiken, plenty of health to spare. Although it's scary, right? Because like you look at Exar's health, and you're like, that's quite a bit, but that's like one Mei combo, right?
Yeah, this is Mei, so you can die at anything.
Now you're tethered, and that's just the... Okay, spending the burst here. It was getting a little bit dangerous.
Gotta wait.
All meter though. Oh, get us in with the grab. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at that
I think that's
tension at the
almost
bottom.
I
Oh my
really-
god.
Yeah, that must be just... Oh! Okay, got her.
I was waiting for the super.
Exar
Nice
looking to do some tricky stuff with the Escarbari, right? It is 6P'able, but you have to be watching for it.
Yeah.
It is really unfortunate if you do get a 6P, because at certain ranges it just counts as a projectile. So you're like Baiken's still in full recovery, right? And the opponent got a hit clash, so they can just do whatever they want. Oh man, that
I cannot believe the ball still went through on that. That is
Yeah.
wild.
DRC block, right? The ball still goes through. All right, now you're against me in a corner, and oh man, that was a great defense.
Yozansen.
Just calmly deflect shielding and air dash like crossover Yozansen.
And that's gonna put up Xer 2-1 on Kyubert.
So I think if you're Kyubert here, you really want to stop Baiken from getting momentum, right? It is so tantamount that you do not allow Baiken to do what she wants. And there are avenues out of it, but you just gotta find the right place to press. And it's so hard against a character that can just delay any button, right? Like we haven't even seen the cross up H Cabaret into like grab or anything, yet. We haven't gotten to that layer. And
Yeah. I think X are trying to do some tricky stuff, but I mean look at the health, right? Like just from a few interactions.
I wonder if Exar is feeling some strange like muscle memory differences because they did nerf the frontal like low hitbox of Yozansen, right? So some of these sort of like very low approaches into Yozansen that are getting up by Kyubert, I wonder if it's a thing that would have worked in Fire Touch.
Almost like right. I mean, I think we all kind of suffer from the patch and getting used to characters here, but Kyubert really well.
You can just see her health whatever major right? And they made it easier for her because bar slash first properly.
Overhead into low here, gonna get the wall break. Start looking.
Fortunate sometimes that the tatami does wall break for you because it is suboptimal, but
nice box from
a nice block. Gonna spend the burst to keep him in the corner.
And what a huge pickup. Good job holding onto the burst there. That was not a good place to use it, so.
Yeah, for sure. Kyubert still looking very much alive, ahead on resources, ahead on health now.
Yeah, again, saw Xer thinking he could press on May, but where this character is minus and where their plus is so ambiguous to me. Like, even I'm not sure.
Like, which version of Dolphin
yeah.
You just have a split second to make that. Oh, very nice block on the projectile with the tatami there.
Oh, another cross up Yozansen. Oh, I thought we were going to kill off that.
2K, 2D. You're in such scary territory now.
Yozansen TK. Went for the run-up grab, getting dropped out.
Oh, man.
Oh, can May kill off this? Almost. Deflect shield, not gonna work out.
So, just barely missing. Kyubert having the mind to just not press the button there and just wait.
I know Exer's probably like kicking himself a little bit because he had that combo, which I'm pretty sure would have killed if we got the full conversion, but unfortunate drop.
So. But, it all comes down to this, right?
Yeah, this is game 5 now.
Is this the first game 5 of the Gambit?
No, the Slayer Lucy was also game 5.
I think game 5 is kind of like where you start seeing some absolutely unhinged stuff, like whatever the heck Kyubert just did.
Yeah, we're throwing out Yozansen's left and right as well.
Definitely at this point, just like, several layers deep. Wow, such a nice call out with the fantastic Mr. Goshigawa, I think is the full name of that super, or something like that.
Yeah, very good reversal super. Getting the setup with the ball. Gonna spend burst here from Exer.
Man, that is a scary...
risky.
You do have the resource advantage. You can just kind of just...
Wait, hold on. I think we got it this time.
Right? Oh man, not gonna RC
Didn't kill though.
But it's okay.
Oh
no.
And the super.
Man. We got hit in the noggin with the anchor there.
This super has been just doing so much work for Kyubert.
Yeah. We are making some nice callouts with the round start FSs on.
There's a nice parry though.
Parry. Man, and now you're tethered to Baiken, and now it's very, very scary.
It's very scary. Want a super?
Very nice conversion. Is this actually going to go far enough to wall break? Yes, it will actually. I think it carries really far, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, it does.
And now,
nice.
Very, very good. All right, it all comes down to this.
Final game, final rounds.
Kyubert with a slight resource advantage in terms of burst, but oh man, Exer just thinking.
Exer wanted it.
Yeah, Exer wanted it, and this is if you're Exer, you're not in a bad spot here. You're in the corner, sure.
Okay. We blocked it out. Not a full punish.
Oh, very, 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 very good with the deflect shield there, and now you have a good punish. You have a chance to build momentum here. You have to watch out for it. Oh,
block it.
my
Yes,
God.
punish. Answer with the knockdown. Gonna get the cross up use on then.
Bring the cross.
Gonna stay alive.
Man.
Holy.
Exer at the last moment realizing that the Orca might be coming. Has the patience not press a button.
You saw the dash up and the recognition that I've been hit with this stupid whale 3 times and not again, please.
Not again. Not like this.
Duel 1.
See what they do here.
Yeah, Leapz always representing the Ramethal as always, and Lauren, like you said, gonna be on the Anji.
We'll have to see how Leapz adjusts to some of the changes that they've made to Ramethal. Rock no longer being positive, right? And some small changes to the amount of guard crush you get from someone blocking the sword, and just explosion changes as well.
JH also got touched. This character got sent to the ringer.
Looks like the
deservedly
is still strong as always. Looks like Leapz is like, nah, I don't care about that.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, yeah, deservedly nerfed, but still very strong character, as we're saying. Like, this still looks like Ram, right? Still Ram stuff.
Yep, still looks like Ram. I think what's going to happen is we're going to see a lot of the tools that might previously have been strong being represented a little bit less. Ondo probably going to be used a little bit more as a surprise tool rather than something that is just thrown out every time someone blocks FS, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Very nice recognition that the cone might be coming out to check the air dash over the butterfly there and not letting it land.
Yeah, and you see Leapz trying to get it away here. Wants to get that sword back. Nice stall out there on that as well. Wall break. And Lauren just trying to find their footing here. Get something started on the Anji. Throwing out the butterfly in neutral. Bonk them ahead.
Oh man. Mortabato still. Wow, okay. Having the presence of mind to know that perhaps a punish was coming and choosing the fastest available frame option was so clever on Lauren's part.
Yeah, gonna spend the burst here from Leapz. A little bit of a risk, but thinks they can close out the rounds. Gonna hold this though.
Oh man, that is so scary. Okay.
Oh, jumping high enough to get over the Ko.
We are one touch away from both.
There it is, when Shield Wiper is gonna take it for Leapz.
I have never heard it called that before, but I see it.
Yeah, you've never heard the windshield wiper?
No, I've never heard the windshield wipers. The Aggressa or no, I think is what it's called.
I believe you.
I will say that this matchup, right, can be a little bit tough for Anji because you're trying to get in, and your tool is something that can be hard called out, right? So you're looking for habits, right? You're looking for, oh man, if I run straight at Leapz, right, is the FS always coming? Or are they just going to run up and grab my spin, right?
Yeah, I think that's definitely a big part of it, right? Anji kind of thrives in the neutral game, and Ramethal is a very good neutral, right? We got really long reaching buttons, like sword toss.
In very different ways, right?
And the corner pressure from Ramethal is maybe some of the best in the game, right? Like when we have swords, it is Ram's game to play.
Yeah, it seems like it never ends.
Yeah, Lauren just trying their best here to get out of this corner, but yeah, here we go, Ram pressure. Part 2, gonna spend the RC for the wall break.
And now
Actually,
you're
no.
Okay. Now you're now you have the mental stack, right? Now you really are scared of blocking a sword and getting thrown, right?
Yeah, exactly, right? We're so low health, even just throwing out spin is a risk, right? Now we're gonna get a chance here as Leapz find it. Seeing a lot of pose as well.
Yeah, nice air backdash on the JS after kill there.
Spend the burst here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
how?
right. The air dash over the butterfly just to land the co, forcing the burst out.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it out again, but yeah, those long normals.
How do you navigate this, right? And the answer is air dashing, but that also carries with it some amount of risk, right?
Yeah, Ramithal definitely can just like control aerial space. Has some really amazing buttons like that one for just stopping you. Or to
Very, very
hit block.
nice. The bottom there, oh, doesn't quite get the punish.
Oh, and the TK.
So we'll have to see how Lorien adjusts to the Anji 2H changes, right? They made it quite slow, I think, but also it's basically a reset for him now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they made, but it was like 2H, right? For Anji,
Yeah, it
just
was
like
2H.
really, really plus, I think.
He just throws that, he just whaps you with that fan.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't think, unfortunately, they haven't had many chances on the Anji to like get the corner pressure and keep it up.
Yeah, Leap's doing a very good job of just walling Anji out. Oh, looks like
this is a good start.
Yeah. Very, very nice, just like letting the butterfly do the work for you here.
Unfortunately, gonna get back thrown into the corner, which is very scary against Ramithal.
Been paying off here. Oh man, that is so scary with the spin. I do wonder if Midare would have actually caught Leapz there. I know it does give you invulnerability frames right at the start, but
Yeah, nice pickup here from Leapz. Gonna get the full corner carry. Wow, that was such a delay. I don't think that's gonna work out. Piercing.
oh, that's nice though. That does buy you some amount of space. Looks like Leapz is very block heavy. I think if I were Lorien, I'd just be grounding a lot.
Yeah, Leap's gonna spend the RC here to confirm that kill.
So scary with meter. So
Yes.
you talked about like corner pressure, right? I don't think Anji's corner pressure is necessarily bad. It's actually quite impressive, but it is definitely just something that makes you guess repeatedly. Oh man, blocked by Leapz.
And we haven't just gotten the chance to see it, right? Like every time we go for it, unfortunately getting back thrown, and now you gotta hold all of this ram pressure with swords. Oh, a little bit of a drop though. Still have a chance here of Lorien.
Man, Leapz is just doing such a good job at guessing correctly every time. It is actually scary how much that's happening.
Yeah, these long normals just gonna control the space. Spending the burst here as well. Get the sword toss. You should be able to kill off this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, Leap's gonna go up 3-0 over Lorien, but very well played. Sure. As always.
You can see moments where Lorien was actually successfully getting in, right? Leapz was just so fast on the back throws. Like it was actually kind of ridiculous how many times that back throw into a corner reversal happened, right?
Broke is a really good tool to go under cubes. Goes right under them.
That's true. If you don't have green cubes like that,
Yes.
Yeah. Or
You can just go under them.
Yeah, I think Big Red will catch it as well, but
And you can also just HDL. It just will delete all the cubes on the screen pretty
yeah.
easily.
Huge bone hitbox and oh,
Yeah. A bit of an unfortunate hiccup, but
looks like it didn't affect things too much. Gave both players a little bit of time to think about their decisions.
Yeah, so I did talk about Haunted, who's on the Eno, but we also have Slow Stroke King, which is going to be on the Asuka. And doing a good job in this matchup. Like I said, this is definitely a good matchup for Eno. So
very, very good at like controlling space right now, I think.
Yeah, there's Stroke coming in clutch. LRC, they're gonna get us off.
You know, what do you think about the yellow RC changes this patch? I think some characters are more advantaged by it than others. I know Eno probably hates it.
Yes.
The Venom Eno matchup is like, I hit YRC, and then I get to hit bar slash on you, and you better block it, or you're right. So.
Like, I have thoughts. It's Eno had a very good advantage from YRC because you got instant overhead as an option, which not many characters got off of YRC, and now it's very bad for her. Like getting pushed so far away, it's like, yeah, you could throw out Stroke, I guess, but I don't know. It's not the greatest when I had the option of just doing overhead to you.
Yeah, that's definitely a we just reset to neutral situation. I do wonder if HCL might actually be the play here after getting wire seed. If you were to push a button instead of blocking.
Yeah, it can work out. HCL extends your hurt box quite a bit though, so you do lose to like a DP. So
Honda doing a good job here of keeping pressure.
Oh, we almost had that full wild assault combo, but still worked out.
Without mana, and this is kind of rough for you, right? You have to.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Gonna jump over this.
Oh no!
We tried. We tried to do jump up dive kick, but
yeah. And now, the grab gave him time to get mana back, and wow, looks like looks like he's got 2 full bookmarks on his bar here, so.
Yeah, this is tough. All this is gonna connect. Do we have the follow up off of it? Yes, HCL, MLA. Beautiful. And Haunted gonna take game on number 1 just barely.
Barely. That was looking dicey for a while there.
Oh, making me sweat.
Yeah, Asuka is staying very, very, very calm under pressure.
Yeah, Haunted doing a great job though, like getting the follow up after the Fortissimo with a 5H into MLA.
Yeah, right there you get in guard crush pressure and.
Yup, just right back in.
Duel 1.
Here we go, game number 2. Gonna use Stroke right away. It's a good option.
Taking the burst out, but now you have an entire screen to cover, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, spinning the burst to keep the corner as well.
Stroke's doing a pretty good job of recognizing what option Ino wants to go for and responding appropriately. But man, way too high.
So Ino has a very good situation after Super Wall Break. We didn't get to see it because LRSD kind of put us back to neutral, but also doing a good job here, just getting in. This use of dive kick ends. Red RC for the overhead.
I think Ino is just one of those characters where you have to kind of like adjust your. Oh man, so nice.
Yup, nice to see.
And now you're in a corner. Now you're wall broken.
I love this character, if you couldn't tell. This character makes me gush about this game. I love you.
Oh yeah, she has so much interesting stuff going for her, I think. Oh man, gets to confirm into the Super Metron. And now you're full screen again. And Asuka's, Slowstroke might actually have like a really, really nice cube setup against Ino here. Oh, okay.
That is the issue, right?
It's a little bit too soon. I thought he was going to throw green cubes twice just to wall her out, but gets a nice JS counter hit here, but...
Yep, spend super, should kill.
I think this should kill.
There you go. And again, you saw like that was probably the setup, right, on Asuka, but Stroke just goes right underneath cubes, and you get a full punish off of it.
Yeah, I think if he had thrown green cubes twice, he could have bought some space, but definitely this is not a situation where you want to let, respond to something that you've just done, right? Because that's very scary. If you're Asuka and you're just throwing out cubes and you blocks, like, let's say blocks green, right? And you throw out something that's level, like blue or yellow, especially yellow because it's quite slow, right? That is asking to eat a stroke. And you have no recovery after that. You have no, like, chance of recovery unless you are seeing right. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's definitely a winnable matchup for Asuka. Like, I'm not an unwinnable by any means. And we're seeing a really good job here from Asuka.
Recognize that Slow Stroking does not want, directly to meet them though.
Yeah, definitely. And this is a tough situation being. You're gonna spend the super, push you back, try to recover that mana a bit. Nice use of Note though to snipe you out of the air.
Asuka does have mana back. I will say that the loss of a reversal on Asuka didn't really hit him that man.
Yup, Stroke again. Such a good tool in this.
Yeah, as someone who plays Venom, it is my bane.
Yeah, good yellow RC. No slide here. First, gonna be spent. This is really risky for Asuka. Oh,
man, I think the super cannot be stroked under.
No, yeah, it caught the startup if it even can be stroked under, but I don't think it can. And Haunted tried it, and I respect it.
Oh man, we are now set up with 3 big reds, which is pretty scary if we can get you to a corner. And seeing the that's the first instance of the changed icicle.
Yeah, the ice.
Freezes instead of it's no longer invulnerable.
Oh,
we're seeing
so the
some,
super. Tried to dive kick, but yeah, unfortunate. And staying alive.
Life here. We will not go quietly into that night.
Yeah, Stroke. Stroke King doing a good job. Like I said, this matchup is not unwinnable for Asuka by any means, but you definitely have to think about it a little bit differently, right? Like we're seeing a lot of these cube setups that you would normally go for against most characters, but they just don't work against Ino because she'll go under them. But definitely making the right adjustments here.
Yeah, he's definitely noticed that. So if I'm haunted, right, I know that Super Cube's coming out, and I'm holding that dive kick until to stall the air momentum until it's gone, or I'm horizontally drilling, right?
Yeah, you can use H-dive to get out, right? But it does have a lot of recovery, so it's a little risky to use as a tool just to like get out of the corner.
Yeah, it's true. I think
going on the offensive.
Yeah, I think Slow Stroke is recognizing that there is a specific range at which Stroke will work, right? Like it does not go full screen, right? And then it has
no, not by any means.
We're definitely seeing that nice amount of adjustment. Good burst bait here.
Yeah, burst bait.
Slowly gaining distance though, and
dive kick though gonna put us back at advantage. Gonna spend the super right away. That part knockdown.
Yeah, you definitely want to get that started.
Deflect shield was
very, very, very nice deflect shield there just to get.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And the overhead's gonna connect and Haunted spending that burst and honestly coming out on top for doing so.
For that cheeky overhead Metron there, and it almost worked out, but it's just so fast.
Oh yeah, S-stroke is very quick. There's another good use of it, going underneath the cube, getting the pressure started. Yellow RC gonna reverse though.
Recognizing that he probably wasn't prepared to immediately grow like another cube after that, right? To catch the recovery of S-stroke.
Yeah, Haunted has burst back. I would definitely hold that for next round if we can, but
we do have a stock advantage, so
we're seeing back and forth.
I think this might be Stroke. Yeah, that
it was.
I think
it was.
Yeah, I that is a little bit unfortunate because I think that might have been difficult to react to had that hiccup not happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, a little bit of a Strive Earth moment there. But
yeah, having to slowly gain the distance again.
Yeah, using HCL though, definitely smart. Burst bait though, coming out.
Man, and now you're in a corner versus Asuka and you're just a little bit too high.
Nice use of dive though to get away.
Oh no. I think that was an aerial JS that... Alright, okay. That dive
kick. Dive kick actually beats something, which is rare.
Correct
conversion.
Do the cube hitboxes die to any other hitbox? Are they like
I believe so, yeah.
Well,
we saw it happen like twice there. Because dive kick has a very cursed hitbox. It may be the worst one in the game. It's really bad. It is a tiny little sliver of red surrounded by you getting hurt. Yeah.
So
and we're tied up, which is crazy.
Yeah, we're seeing some great adjustments from Slow Stroke here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
very dominating at first, but done a great job kind of adjusting.
Stroke is coming, which is mildly ironic, I suppose.
Yeah, Stroke recognizing the stroke is on brand, I suppose. About to see if Haunted can play around this neutral. I like the use of Note, using Note at full screen, HCL as well.
It will actually go through the cubes, right? Because it has
yes.
multiple hits of Flash.
It will eat the cubes and still hit him.
But I think Slowstroke has recognized at this point that the proper way for Asuka to combat Ino is basically to rush Ino down, right?
I mean, yes. I think Ino is winning when she is the one running mix, right? And in your face.
Momentum, yeah, dictating the pace of the match.
But if you can stop her from playing, like we've been seeing happening in here,
and like when you're at
work.
yeah, when you're at full screen, right? As you know, it's very difficult. Oh, man, to charge dust.
Oh, put up a drop. Fortunate.
It's very amusing to see like which players which players expect like disrespect people enough to think that charge dust will land, right? By whether or not they have a combo primed for it.
Yeah, this is looking tough here for Haunted. Very low life. Burst getting used up, and the overhead's gonna connect, and just like that, Stroke's gonna come back and take it all.
Yeah.
And the angle it comes out at, right? Like, are there any other jumping buttons that are quite Baiken JS?
I guess Axel JS, but that has some glaring weaknesses.
Yeah, it's just a really good, just solid button, and I think it just catches a lot of people off guard. So you're not really ready for how far it goes.
Yeah, covering the diagonal space underneath you is very, very good. Eris.
Good job from Eris, spinning the RC, gonna keep the pressure going in the corner. And Leapz on the back foot here.
Leapz does have meter, could go for something. Oh, okay, cheeky. Looks like Eris was ready for it.
The super,
Man,
gonna trade just
trade.
enough time
just enough
to
time.
get that shot. Baiken never misses.
This is actually very interesting, right? Because this is a fight between two people with very, very good jump buttons, right? Ramlethal JS, not something to, sneeze at. And their JHs are actually pretty similar as well, despite the nerfs on Ramlethals, right? So
Yeah, if anything, Ramlethal JH is just more in line with like Baiken's now.
man, Leapz having the great presence of mind to not push a button into Hiragi there was, yeah.
Yeah, tying it up here a little bit. Eris trying to find the way in. Yep, cross up Yazansen, usually the one to do it. Nice jump up with that JH.
Leapz being like, did you nerf JH? Because I didn't notice.
It's still a good button. It was just disgustingly good before.
Nice conversion, sending Eris all the way to the other side of the screen, and I don't actually know if this will... Nice roaming.
Out with the PRC, yeah. Oh, I think a little bit of bait there, and the parry.
I think Eris is really good at capitalizing on like scramble situations, right? Eris knows that if you drop something, you're gonna try to keep pressure up, and that's when the Hiragi comes out.
Oh my gosh, yeah, went for the JS there. I think Leapz should be able to clean that up, yeah.
Yeah, just I think windshield wipers are heavily disjointed when Ram has swords, right? So
Oh, absolutely.
unfortunately, this was not able to contest with that.
I feel like most Ramlethal moves are disjointed.
For certain when she has swords, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely anything involving those two massive rattle blades.
It's a very good thing to have in this game, having like massive disjointed buttons like that.
I'm just grateful she's not like stage 9 boss Ramlethal.
Well, not anymore. Last season.
Yeah, she used to be. Leapz putting in good work with the windshield wipers here and doing a nice little side swap, putting Eris back in the corner.
Yeah, gotta spin the burst. Good time to do it too, right? Swords are gone. You can kind of pressure.
Chance, yeah.
There's that JH again. Still a good button.
Yeah, we're seeing some very, very impressive corner escapes from both of these players. Oh man, and that's 6p.
Yeah, it was a really good call out. Jumping up. Gonna avoid super and the threat of parry.
This is a full punish. This might kill, yeah.
Yeah, great recognition from Leapz that was gonna kill there. And again with these 6Ps.
Yeah, that was very good of Leapz to call Eris out with the giant sword snap there. I think Eris pushed the button. Now we're in the corner, and they're getting blocked. Okay.
Oh, And there's that
we forgot that Wake Up Hiragi was the threat. Being really patient. Wait for the burst. Oh, wow. Okay. Leapz waited twice for that. Once on CS and another, after that. That was incredibly patient.
Yeah, Leapz really wanted that burst. And Eris gave it to him eventually. Not out of it yet. Eris still has another chance here.
I think if you're Eris, you definitely want to try and figure out a way around Aggressa or no. It projects such a large box around Ram, but I think there is a slight gap in which you can squeak in something that will catch her on landing.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance. We're seeing a parry represented again here from Eris, but I think Leapz is really keen to it now. Kind of looking out for it.
Yeah, for sure. I think if you're brave enough, and this would take absolute cojones to do, you could wait until the first hit of Windshield Wiper whiffs, run in, and immediately parry the second hit. But that is a level of ballsiness that I don't think even I would have.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back thrown again. Eris put in the corner, and this is Ramethal win con, right? Get in the corner, run pressure.
I think Leapz is very, very hard committed, but very good at the game plan of I just need to put my opponent in the corner and then everything will work itself out.
Yeah, Leapz very locked in right now. Eris gonna have to do their best to keep this pressure going, but the back
throws. I think if I'm anyone watching Leapz, right, I am just terrified to be right up against Leapz.
Does this work?
On Wake Up. Yeah, it works. I was wondering when the Wake Up Super was going to come out from Eris, because Eris is somewhat notorious for doing so at opportune moments. Man, this is really scary for Eris, though. Just gotta hold.
Yeah, last chance situation. And the run-up throw.
Run-up throw.
Such a devious option on Ramethal. Cover it with the explosion. You can just use wall assault and block strings to get the get another minion down.
Yes,
so,
exactly.
I can see that coming into play. We'll have to see what SqUish decides to do.
We're already seeing some fairly fancy footwork coming out from SqUish. Using the 2D to delete the green cubes is actually very, very clever there.
Yeah, SqUish quite familiar with this character. I don't know if you recover in time. Yeah, you do. Okay.
5H is a frame trap though from Asuka, so that's something that you need to be aware of.
Ooh, try to go under with the 2D, but didn't quite work out.
Thank you. So I see here that Slow Sword King has 3 big reds, and that is huge, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately, SqUish is just not able to get anything started, right? Minions don't stick around very long in this matchup.
And sadly, 2D is a great tool, but it just isn't. It doesn't go as far as I Know Stroke, right? Or
right.
Stun Dipper, or Night Ray Vortex. So.
Ooh, nice trap there.
Ours dust there. And now you're sandwiched between minions. Yeah, this is exactly.
Right. Yep, full minion combo.
Notorious for his lack of defensive tools. Although, with mana, he doesn't actually take that much damage. Will sacrifice quite a bit of it in order just to get mana back, though, because he does actually need it to cast any of his spells, and just like Jacko, if he doesn't have resources for a special mechanic, he's quite a bit weaker, right?
Yeah, and SqUish doing a really good job managing this minion meter.
Oh, this might be a wall break here. Oh, no, not quite.
Not quite. I thought so, too, for a second.
So that was actually very, very clever of Slow Stroke King there to basically go on the melee offensive as Asuka in order to buy time for his mana to come back.
Oh
man.
Using so much of their own health, right?
Yeah,
just
that was
put themselves in one hit.
You're putting yourself into kill territory for mana is definitely a gamble.
Yeah, we got the minions out. Meter's very low though.
Really interesting to see from SqUish because there's the recognition that running straight into Asuka is probably not a great idea. Even if you have minions out, right? Because any stray hit or block of cubes can force your minions to despawn, and then you've just done all that work for nothing, right? So Baiken.
That was a little bit of a drop. It's unfortunate. Afraid of the supers, cash out the damage.
Yeah, cash out the damage, this mana back. Play for
Fish has to like reapply minions all over again, which is definitely a pain.
So Asuka is actually in a pretty good spot here because he has the icicle. If he manages to land the icicle, I think he can kill off the. Okay. We could just super instead as well.
SqUish, hit a minion, try to pull another, and like I said, very vulnerable. Anytime you pull out a minion, because you have the frames of you pulling it, which are vulnerable, and then if Jacko's holding it, yeah, you can't block. So
yeah, being cognizant, I think Jacko can jump or dash cancel out of both 5k, close slash, and the kick now too, right? You can dash cancel out a kick.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
The minion launching kick. Yeah. So I think sort of
like, soccer kick.
Yeah. So if you're anticipating the super, you can actually throw the minion and then immediately jump cancel and block it, right? That's the only way.
Yeah. Yep. You have to like pull it, drop it, and jump, or just start blocking.
Joke, though. And just sending that super immediately. I think it will get blocked. Yeah. But that green spread is just a wall that Jacko can't really deal with super well without minions.
Yeah, and Jacko doesn't have a special move outside of the soccer kick, right? Like, she can't just, like, throw out a special to eat cubes or anything.
Right. I think what we saw from SqUish very early on, using 2D to only basically, like, delete the bottom green cube while going under the other two was very, very clever.
And we're seeing Asuka super represented quite a lot. Like, we're getting the hits, and it's like, alright, spend the meter.
Yeah. Not afraid to spend meter just to buy himself some space.
Yeah, this is looking tough here for SqUish. SqUish, much better Jacko player than myself. However, I'm not quite sure how to get around it, right? Like, we're seeing minions get thrown out, but every time we try to establish anything, it's, you know, Asuka's doing just the right things to get out of these situations.
Yeah. You definitely need to find moments where he's just exhausted spells and is trying to get them back right, and box them in with minions. I think that one round where SqUish was basically, for lack of a better word, playing Zoner Jacko was quite effective, right?
Yeah, this is where you want to be, but great recognition getting the back.
Great recognition grabbing that dash cancel. And now you're in the corner against Asuka, who is doing some fancy jump work. You know, really putting those sneakers to use.
Yeah, trying to keep away from Jacko here, but super again, gonna catch.
Slowstroke's almost using it as a reversal. Like, almost.
I might as well be, right? Like,
yeah, just finding every single small gap where SqUish is not projecting a hitbox to...
Goes again?
And he knows...
We get 50 meter, we shoot it.
Yeah, we have the meter, we throw it out. Because worst case is it buys time. Oh man, whiff grab.
Nice counter hit. Yeah.
Nice hit there. Having the presence of mind to know that that was a checkmate situation.
Yeah, probably could have saved it, going to the next round. We'll see if it ends up mattering, but SqUish doing a good job getting established.
These adjustments though, using the JD to kill the cubes, is quite good. Okay, man. CS counter hit is so big.
Oh, nice with the soccer kick. Gonna get the full conversion.
Driver Elysium driver, getting in the bell. And now this is a
no mana.
Right, of course. Yeah, that it completely ran Asuka out of mana, and yeah, Slowstroke's just having to hold it, right? And this is Jacko's win con. Right?
Yes, this is what Jacko wants.
Oh my god, was he just mashing grab?
I think
that back throw was inhuman levels of reaction speed.
I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this Asuka's played against Jacko before.
Yeah, I think there was some large recognition of the tap dust there.
Oh, I think SqUish trying to bait it. Are we gonna spend burst? I don't even know if we'll get the chance to. OTG?
Might be able to, but God, this is so tight. Oh.
Cubes.
So this is set point, right?
This is now a set point, yes. SqUish fighting. Trying to stay in it.
Getting some nice minion pressure going out here, though. Again, just setting up the wall, trying to basically force Asuka to not have a good mana situation, but looks like Asuka got the mana reduction spell, and this is just letting him throw things out like candy.
Yeah, again, super not gonna work out, but
Really nice. Dodges the big red there. I think this is actually a chance for SqUish, because this is actually some scary pressure. If we get some good minion positioning,
and they're gone.
such is the way of Jacko.
Yep. Get them set up, you get a good position, and then you block them once, and they're gone. And just like that, it's like Asuka gonna go ahead and take it.
I do wonder what the story behind the flying Buddha statues is.
You don't have flying Buddha statues? Like,
not that I'm aware of, no.
dang.
Alright, now I think we're gonna get to see... Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. Nice little side swap from Senbiki there.
Oh, run up throw as well.
We're seeing
It's
a
a
lot
slow walk?
swaggering there. Okay.
That is...
That
No.
was such a brave, like, gunshot, I think. It was possible that Ko could have gone over it, but just hit him with, like, the ground explosion. Alright,
Yeah,
so
everything working out.
off to a strong start. I think we're showing that we're here to play, yeah, for sure.
The slow walk up, grabbing the parry attempt was maybe the craziest thing I've seen.
Yeah, a little bit of a showman, I think. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, cannot parry that, unfortunately.
Tiles, no, but we do spend YRC to keep Anji in the corner.
Yeah, we're not quite on G. We don't get to parry projectiles.
Cheesecake showing we're not quite down and out yet.
Oh no, but that counter hit. No conversion really, but
Now Cheesecake has the advantage here. Oh man.
parry. Another
Okay,
oh,
two
did
people
it.
sparing each other?
Oh, just walked up. Oh my lord. And the far slash of Demon Despair.
Scary. I think when you get YRC'd is against Baiken, that can be a very scary situation because that far slash comes out so quickly, right? And Baiken just has so many things to pull out, like after YRCing. You could, you know, just straight up raw Kabari, right? Either of the versions.
Yeah, Kabari, 2H.
Cause them to panic, you know, hit Hiragi, they get parried. It's scary.
Yeah, this has been already some wild interactions between these two.
Yeah, I'm so happy I got to see because both of these characters, right? They have different ways of converting the opponent's offense into basically your own, right? And it's kind of gone into full effect here. Looks like
Yeah, definitely.
Senbiki's like really cognizant of the Ichishiki like resets. I think you've jumped out of it basically every time.
Oh,
Man,
are just though.
here. Time to test if Cheesecake has a yes, he does. Nice.
Yeah, Cheesecake definitely has that one down. Getting that charge dust combo. A little bit of an awkward interaction there. Didn't get a punish on the H Kabari, but okay.
Knocked out of the corner.
That was
Exactly.
corner stealing.
You do have to watch out when you try to backdash after Baiken Gatling, because that H Kabari is coming for you. Oh. The presence of mind to hit Hiragi after Anji goes off screen is insane. Looks like Cheesecake's gonna have a chance. Yeah, spoke too soon.
Yeah, we tried it again. Just too far to get the body slam, but
Senbiki being really good on the Hiragus there.
oh, nice catching the spin attempt as well. Up low.
Wow, we jumped because we misread the ko.
Yep, again.
Another ko. Looks like we can convert into a wall pressure. Oh my god.
Oh,
We are just so eager. But you know, if it works, right? Why fix it?
yeah. Doing a great job just throwing out these anti-airs to keep the Baiken grounded a bit, right? Keep going for the cross-up Yuzansen. Baiken's love jumping.
Yeah, that is definitely something that you can take advantage of if you notice that they're doing it a lot. You get put back into the corner here, though. Looks like.
Oh, not quite enough to wall stick, and it's gonna fight back. Cheesecake's gonna go ahead and take that game.
Very, very, very tight back and forth between these players. I love watching sort of the layers of mind game that go into a Anji versus Baiken match.
Yeah, both of them running up and doing parry at each other, though, is gotta be
Yeah, it's fantastic, yeah.
pretty peak.
So if I'm Cheesecake, I'm thinking, alright, you know, I'm getting Hiragi every time I seem to like put Senbiki into like soft knockdown, right? And I'm like, maybe I should grab. Maybe I should represent that a little bit more, just so, you know. There we go. Okay. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, definitely. Represent grab a bit more, right?
Yeah.
Can't parry grabs.
And if I'm Senbiki, I think, okay, maybe I shouldn't jump so much.
Yep, this jumping definitely gonna pay.
Hiragi is such a scary tool, right? Because a meaty close slash is like, you're committed. So, and that animation is not, you know, is not subtle, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we're seeing a lot more throws coming out of Uber finally, representing it as an option. And yeah, I think that might even been a tech attempt.
Yeah, I think he's got Senbiki scared to use Hiragi as much, which is good because it's letting him run his offense a lot more.
Get bonked on the head.
Yeah.
Another attempt, but
Another Hiragi attempt. Maybe that was just to bait him for like trying to mash against getting hit by P. The RC comes out.
spends the burst.
This is actually kind of a scary situation for Baiken, right?
Oh, run up
I spoke a little
tether.
too soon.
Yep.
Commentator's curse. I spoke a little too soon.
A little bit. There you go. Ko's gonna take it.
He does fine with the Ko though. Staying cool and collected under pressure, Cheesecake. Knowing that he has kind of the health to be able to take a few stray pokes and committing to Ko when it counted.
Yeah, I think Senbiki definitely has the right idea, right? Like,
Yeah, there's
I
definitely
think the jumping is
We're doing
kind of
the
getting
right-
him hurt.
It's the hard part about Anji is knowing when the spin is going to be empty, right? As opposed to leading into Ko or Fujin.
Yeah, I mean, it is like an option with like multiple branching paths, and all of them are bad.
Wow, okay, the run of Hiragi.
They get the burst out though, so gotta be happy about that.
Yeah. No burst for both characters. Baiken has a little bit of meter here, and this is not a super wall break, so Senbiki might have a chance here to get something started. Man, we are gonna get hit by that anti-air Ko. I feel like that is perhaps one of the best anti-airs in the game.
It is massive and
Massive, huge disjoint, you know, and I think he can make it slightly safe because he can push air buttons afterward as well.
yep, sure can. And Senbiki really wants to get in and use like those Hyuzansen, use the S, but
Great block up the cross up Yuzansen here from Cheesecake, and we're seeing some like nice just like aerial neutral movement, just trying to bait out Senbiki to do anything. Looks like it's making sense though. We're seeing that.
yeah, well, RC got off.
That was a little bit unfortunate. Like, Baiken's such a short character, right? Like, maybe that 5P would have hit other people, but crouching Baiken is...
Oh, a little bit of preemptive parry.
Into 2P, that is Yeah, I feel like Cheesecake's really catching on that like there is some tempo shift here to be done, right?
Oh, and we're gonna get bonked out of the fish, and
Get him with the
Cake
fish slap.
gonna take it. From 3-1 over Senbiki. But still, really well played.
Yeah, really well played from
Congrats.
both players.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And here we go. Haunted
go.
Child back in top 8
Versus
versus
Exar.
Exar.
Earlier.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup for Eno, right? Parry with any characters is a risk, but nice, see, good recognition. A lot of Eno's pressure starts from JS, and Eno can just, or Mike can just very easily call out JS with
Yeah, I think
parry.
I think we're deeply recognizing that fact, right? We are basically always going for throws in the recognition that the Hiragi could come out at any time.
And yeah, doing a great job taking the first round. The risk of that though is you can punish Eno for just empty hovering at you, right?
Oh yeah.
You just press a button, right?
Just press. We're seeing some nice pressure coming out from Exar here. Being in a corner, spending the meter. I think we're in a pretty good situation if we're Exar here, right? Because Ino has no meter, so no threat of a reversal, and we have knockdown from wall break, right? So I think this might probably be it.
This kills. This does, yeah. But sorry, we got burst for next round.
It's true. Good recognition of like just saving resources. That kind of
oh, unfortunate. Not getting punished too badly though for it. So there's the parry again.
Parry again.
Call out.
On it, just recognizing that that threat is always there so well.
Yeah, nice punish here as well. Should get the full note, a little bit of drop on the H dive, but we get the conversion.
That's a little bit difficult. I've labbed some Ino stuff before, and it feels like the picking up from the dive kick is a little bit hard.
It changed too with this patch because of how MLA works now. It's a little wonky. Yeah.
I think we're seeing a lot of players trying to sort of like still adjust to some of the changes that were made, like fighting the muscle memory.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, stroke hits! Don't have that. It's very good advantage. Good block on the Ozansen, but pretty sure plus after that one.
Yes, we are. You just have to hold it. Which is, I think, one of the more devious things about Baiken, right? You block this diabolical cross-up. Hey, by the way, I'm positive.
Yeah, you blocked this thing that looks like I should be able to punish it, and it's not your turn. So
it's not your turn.
But really well played from Haunted. I think doing a great job representing this empty hover, into throw. But we definitely have to start mixing in some like strike as well to that throw.
Yeah, for sure. Although I haven't seen Exar overly punish it, so it seems to be working out for Haunted so far. Obviously, reward from a throw is not as good as just getting like CS or something, but
right. Gonna spend the burst on the throw.
Oh, that's a great dodge on the cross of Yazansen.
Nice blocks, but up for the reset.
And Baiken is just so scary when she has you tethered. You don't want to push,
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Great recognition that the second hit is very plus and having to punish after the flying knee.
Yeah, the knee is where you you block knee, you punish. Like you don't have to sit there for the full thing.
And I think if you sit there for the full thing, you actually lose. She's very positive.
You do. Yeah, it's guard crush. Yeah.
Very nice full conversion from Haunted here.
Yep. Great job getting the wall break here, but Exar sitting in a good position resource-wise.
Yeah, we have meter.
Nice pickup. Get the low option this time. No super.
Nice wall break with the super, yeah. Oh man, that gun just barely connected. Just nipped her toes.
Yep, again we pressed on the Yazansen cross-up.
Not positive after blocking cross-up Yazansen. As much as you wish you were. It is not your turn yet.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, but Mixer going up. Let's see, can Haunted reverse sweep, stay alive?
Stay alive. Last game, last chance, right?
I think Haunted definitely has the right idea. Just
Duel 1.
needs to navigate around Exer.
Definitely navigating around Baiken's very commanding sort of air presence. Oh man. Yeah, I see what you're saying about the dive kick though. It is not a generous hitbox at all.
No, it is terrible. Go do yourself a favor, go to Dust Loop, look up Eno dive kick, and look at the hitbox. And
Great
yeah.
That you could have gotten blocked or parried there.
Okay, we're learning. We're not pressing on the Ozansen on block.
Pretty good health lead there, and yeah, one more to do. Oh, nice.
Yes.
OTP. Very, very nice Cognizant hitting the 5H. Is that what it is? Yes.
Yeah, that was 5H, yep. Get the full conversion. Absolutely. Wall break.
So if I'm Exer here, right, I'm now recognizing that Haunted may have figured some things out, and I think I need to go a little bit deeper, right? Oh, okay. Fantastic reaction to Bad Love Edge out of there.
Yeah, good job pressing on MLA. That move is slow as molasses now, so...
It's funny because...
Weird tether stuff.
Yeah, they did something really weird, but... Nice confirm into the super for Haunted.
Yeah, Haunted staying alive and doing
Staying
a really
alive.
good job.
Right. The reverse sweep dream is alive.
Definitely is. Yeah, they made MLA probably like one of the easiest moves to react to now. Like she
so
flies in your face faster and it's slower.
I still can't react to it. I'm very bad at reacting to it. It's because Ino's got me trying to block stroke, while reacting to JS. So I'm sure. Okay, from Haunted. Now you're in a corner. This is very, very scary. I think this might convert to wall break.
It does, yeah. Nice chunk of damage too.
Haunted with burst and positive bonus.
Next, we're gonna get the full little conversion here.
Yeah.
But
oh man,
super.
Reversal, very nice.
And we went for the cross up, alright.
And the OTG 5H.
Haunted. Representing some stuff I don't even know for.
Nice dodge on the S cavalry there. It looks like we're representing a little bit more tricky air movement.
Oh, we're going for the throw setups.
Man, you're not okay to press after blocking note.
No. Okay.
Okay, we are recognizing that is now a possibility. Unfortunately, I think we have accidentally put ourselves back in a corner.
Yep, we're gonna bait it. Oh, we could have there. You could have blocked. Stroke though. JS2K, my beloved Haunted. Reverse sweep is a possibility as we move into the final game.
It's possible. I mean, if I'm Exar right now, I've got to be feeling the nerves, right?
Absolutely.
The momentum on your mental is real, but this is the time that you take a moment, take a deep breath, right? Reset, say, how do I change things up, right? How do I make it so that she's not taking advantage of the habits that I represented the last two rounds, right?
Yeah, if you're Exer, I think we stop relying so much on parry, and start using a little bit more, because Ro is being represented, and I don't think Exer knows quite what to do about it.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta 2P it out, right?
Oh, can I get the stroke under? This is a full conversion. Yep, super for the wall break, and this is a very good situation for Eno to be in.
So I do have a strange for you. In that situation, can you actually wall break with Megalomania?
You can wall break with Megalo if it's a wall slump.
Okay, I see. Because it's a grab, right?
Well, it will still shoot out the projectiles even if it doesn't hit the grab. But it will only give you enough time to do that if they're wall slumps, because you get extra time with them falling.
Yeah, otherwise they'll fall out.
Yes. Yep.
Very nice patience from Exar there, trying to bait out the burst. Ended up getting it, and grabs the corner. I think if I'm haunted here, I'm pretty comfortable in as much as like I got meter, I got a stock up, right?
Yep.
I can play a little bit
kinda.
easy and still be okay.
Yeah, TK is on 10 though, gonna work out, and we're going to final game, final round.
Final
First
game.
advantage.
We
Definitely in Exert's favor. What a hard call out there. It didn't work out, but
Oh man, we pressed after this to me.
I'm sorry, I'm so tense. I'm like not even speaking. Great wall break though. And
Yeah,
it's looking grim.
On it though, so there is a possibility. Okay.
Throwing out the note, blocking the stroke. Tether reapplied.
You're very scared to press in this situation, right? Oh my god, blocks the TKO Zonsen. We're
Got
actually
an FD.
No. Did we get chipped?
Yeah.
Was that what it
FD.
was? Oh, we got chipped out by the mat. No.
And Exer gonna win it, staying alive in the loser side, knocking Haunted out, but huge congrats to Haunted for making top 8.
Yeah, and that was an incredibly close game.
Oh.
Yeah, because if you're spinning through minions, they can just hit you again.
Yeah, exactly. And run up pro.
Recognizing the round start spin and just grabbing it immediately.
Jacko's a very good like post throw situation as well, because you can throw out a minion and set up sandwich pressure right away, which is very good.
Yeah, this is kind of difficult for Anji, I would say, right? Like just trying to get in. Oh, that might be a chance. All right, meter trade there. Gets the big counter from CS, forcing the burst out.
Yep, yeah, just like that.
Right, like when you spin through a minion being launched. Oh man, the Lycan driver just didn't quite connect. But when you spin through a minion like that, right, like it can just hit you immediately after, right? So it can be quite difficult to, and even if you're like Fujin spinning, the spin, like parrying something while you're Fujin spinning stops you from Fujin, right? So just quite difficult in the close distance.
Yeah, really good job though from Uber playing in this matchup. That may not be great for Anji, but we're doing a good job. SqUish getting the sandwich pressure, patching out the damage as much as possible.
Definitely doing a good job of like playing Anji a little bit more rushdown than you might necessarily want to, just to basically project the threat to Jacko and not let her get minions out.
Yeah, you kind of have to. You can't let her just sit there full screen and throw minions at you.
Excellent.
Burst though does kill minions, sadly.
And you are just holding all of this Jacko minion pressure, and now you're in the corner and.
Already, one round apiece.
Excellent representation of air grab there. I like that. They're just going to give you a lot of pressure here. Yeah.
Oh, gonna
attempt to jump out. Very, very nice. And now you're kind of like where Anji wants you, right? Like you have no minions, you have no burst, you have no meter. Oh,
a little bit
I wonder if that was a misinput on the fan.
I would think so. Not gonna matter in the end. We're still gonna take it, but it's a little finicky.
It was a great recovery from that like small drop though, definitely. Just immediately burning the meter to basically keep Jacko on her toes.
You'll have to see if SqUish can get anything started, or Uber's gonna just keep Jacko pressure at bay.
Yeah, I think the important part for SqUish right now is to just make space with Anji, right? However you achieve it, round start, you gotta make sure that you don't let him do something like that. Obviously, burst is always a good answer to that, but
Good block on the charge dust.
Yeah. Man, but once he does get you in a corner, he just does so much damage.
Yeah, this character, I think, flies under the radar a lot for like characters that do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think people kind of like underestimate him because he his combo game is very basic, right? He doesn't, especially since they removed Roman Cancel from Rin. His routing is very basic, but as a consequence, it just does a lot of damage even with short routes, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we're seeing that damage add up here. SqUish trying to like get any little hit they can here.
Very, very nice position for Jacko. Oh, very good position for Jacko here, though. We have him in a corner. I think we might actually wall break.
Definitely could have, but a little bit of a drop, unfortunately. Sometimes minions just interact with your
very,
stuff
very
weirdly.
Nice of the code that might have allowed him to jump out and hitting him with a minion instead. Nice throw tech, correctly reading the little hop.
Yep,
yeah,
SqUish
this is
staying alive.
What we're talking about, right? With Jacko, is that if you manage to basically get started, it's very difficult for Anji to start coming in on you.
Yep, I was gonna say we're about to see some throw loops.
Yeah. We do like our Shih Tzu throw loops.
Minions are out. I wonder if we'll see Super just keep them around a little bit longer. No, unfortunately.
She might be saving it for the reversal, but
not gonna get a chance here. Pretty sure that's kills. Yeah. And with that, Uber gonna go up 2-0.
So did you know that each of Anji's like fan attacks, right? The kanji on it changed to something different.
Oh, does it really? That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it reads differently. The kanji on it reads differently depending on which move he's using. And I believe it is supposed to be the name of the technique used, basically, on that attack. Yeah, it's very cool.
I'll be honest, when I'm fighting Anji, I'm more worried about like
Fujin.
dying and Fujin and everything else. So
SqUish doing a pretty good job here of just keeping distance and just trying to stay out of the corner where Anji wants you, right? Yeah, that Shih Tzu trap is so scary.
yeah, it's like I need to jump over this, and then you get bonked with Ko.
Yeah, neutral jump can defeat it because I think you can air to air him after he Ko's because it leaves him just short, but breaking the wall with the Ichigo Gisai.
It's a bad situation to be in. Yeah, gonna get thrown.
Just that slight moment of hesitation, let him throw you.
SqUish now fighting for their life here because Uber is on set point.
Yeah, you're getting put into a constant guessing game, right? I think the matchup is Jacko favored if Jacko can get started, but it's just when someone rushes you down like Anji, like what Cheesecake is doing right now, it can be a little bit difficult to sort of like get your footing underneath you.
Yeah, definitely. It's still a hard matchup.
Signs of life though. We are correctly blocking. Good PRC against the Midare. Oh, this might actually be a kill though if Anji can convert properly. Oh, not quite.
Not quite.
Just a sliver of health. Nice 6p. We have a chance here. The minions are giving good pressure. Nice pickup. Burst out.
And yeah, the air hit after Ko. Gonna take it. I always forget that you can do that.
Yeah, being able to JS. I mean, I think Ko is 6P-able after recovery. Like, you can actually get the 6P out before JS hits, but yeah, it's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Oh my god, we are using my two favorite Baiken colors here.
Yeah, so Eris gonna be with the white and black, and we have Exer on the purple.
Color 2 and color 7, I believe. So we're already seeing some JS's. Bursts forced out from both players now. A lot of sudden patience though. Very hesitant to press out. Break here.
Yeah, everything goes on.
Sure.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Carry out, sorry. I'm trying to read the first slash.
I do like that they're letting Baiken speed as well. Great game. I love LoreanQuill.
I like Baiken's themes in like every game she's in. They're always good. We're seeing
Nice,
really good pressure.
very good pressure.
Eris.
Nice corner escape from Exar though. Any of the Roman cancel were oh my
There's
god.
the bait.
He first baited twice. Very good.
Oh, wake up super. Not
That
gonna
is
catch.
so tragic.
I thought it was gonna catch the
Yeah, I thought so too, but I think
recovery.
yeah, I think S cavalry is a projectile for a lot of it, so it didn't quite get the hitbox. And we're seeing some of this lower, like the removal of the lower part of Yazansen's hitbox kind of come into play here. It's not getting
Eris.
used quite as much, yeah.
Not quite getting the full conversion here. Swapping a lot of jumping. There's finally a parry that connects.
And I think sort of like in these mirror matches, right, a lot of the tech that you know about the character, you might not necessarily be able to respond to yourself, right? Like, just because you know how to cross up Yazansen doesn't mean you know how to block a cross up Yazansen, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know how to block, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So, this is almost a battle of, like, who knows how to deal with their own character the best.
Hey, kidding me? I can tell you, you know, counterplay, but how to block her, I guess. Stand block? Guess right? I don't know. You'll get it.
Stand block and just hold back and then rapidly tap down. Alright, we're getting into it here. I've yet to see a like lock H cavalry into Hiragi, which is a thing that Baiken can do to call out people who push slow buttons afterwards.
Yeah, I think obviously both these players know.
Was that a safe jump? Unfortunate that the tatami actually caused the flinch there.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
So I think we're seeing Eris be really right? Like recognizing that XR wants to aggress and just waiting and choosing like unappropriate response. A lot of patience. There are some things you just can't react to.
Yeah, nice fuzzy jump there. Parry to return back, and luck there that the guard actually hit.
Do you think it hurts to get hit by S cavalry? Like that
I
bell's
don't
pretty.
think so. And it just like wraps around you like gently.
Yeah, it's only when she pulls that it hits. Nice counter hit 2H, but doesn't quite get the conversion.
Oh, a little bit going under there. Plenty of time to block that, but
Coming out.
see it.
So we're seeing some respect here.
I mean, you have to, right? Like,
You know exactly what you can do, right? Or rather, what your opponent can do.
yeah, you have the same range for both like characters. Eggs are gonna take that round, so
Running into a little bit of a quick draw situation where they're just kind of staring each other down, and it's like, yeah, who can push? You know, who can push faster?
yeah, exactly, right? Like it's like, oh, I threw out Kabari. It's you threw out Kabari. You know, oh, well, I did it first. You know.
Very much a tense battle of trying to gain the momentum. Because I think once Baiken gets the momentum, it's not even guaranteed, right? If you are Baiken, you get another Baiken into a block string. You can find yourself in a block string very quickly.
Duel 1.
Yeah, and I think whoever gets Escabari, you know, applied is at an advantage, but at the same time, you're giving the other Baiken tether.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is what they
I know
want.
the tether combos.
They want to be in tether with you.
Being a lot more patience this round coming out of both players. They're respecting each other a lot more. Trying to just suss out what their movements are going to be. Oh, nice job with the holding, catching the backdash there. bit dangerous for Exarch here, but we have plenty of health. Yeah, we're gonna get out with the... Oh, very, very nice, just slight backstep away just to get out of range there.
Yeah, the cross-up is Johnson gonna work out. Bonked on the head.
I enjoy that we're seeing JD representing quite a bit from Baiken.
Yeah, it's a good button, right? Like, just covers a lot of aerial space.
Heavily disjointed, and I think XR is using it to great effect to try to like check Eris's like back dashes out, because like even air dashes out, because even if Eris doesn't choose to go for an air dash, right, you're still denying her that, right? And you don't really lose anything for doing that because you're both in the air and you both have land recovery.
Oh, nice KRC there.
Yeah.
Will this catch?
Yeah,
Oh no, if it sure
wow.
does.
Wasn't blocking, yeah.
Oh! What a backdash from Exer, baiting out the parry attempt. And now going up.
Yeah, I think it's 2-1, right?
Yes, it's 2-1 in Exer's favor.
I think in terms of adaptation, I think Exer's starting to figure out what Eris wants to do, right? There is just the right amount of aggression and patience required to kind of stuff sort of like Eris's attempts. But I think if I'm Eris, I'm doing something crazy. Like Eris, well known for doing crazy things, right? Like randomly throwing out gun and having it work, so...
Yeah, I think there's just a little bit of like craziness in Eris's playstyle, right? Like
the unpredictability, I think.
Yeah. Very unpredictable, and it can work out really big, or it can.
Oh, okay. Exar taking out a different color for the.
Yeah, Exar making sure to make CRR's job even more difficult.
Wow. Okay, that was a good counter hit, JH, but forcing out the burst from Eris. Oh yeah, this is the unhinged Eris play that I came here prepared for. Just jumping crossover twice in a row, no regard for getting anti-aired. And now you're in tether, now you're eating a full Baiken conversion. Having meter, you know, put myself in a corner, I don't even care.
Yeah, parry attempt there didn't quite work out for Exer, and this round's just gonna go to Eris.
That is some crazy aggression. I think Eris has realized that chaos is the way to go.
That seems to be working out, but Eris gonna work out here for Exer, and the throw attempt a little bit too early. Oh,
man, we are just two tethers.
I think it
oh my god, back-to-back Shiragis.
Oh, that's not gonna catch.
Forcing out the burst. I think we're okay on health, actually, so it's actually kind of anyone's game right now. We're kind of in tether pressure here, though. Gotta be careful.
Nice.
Get hit by the back Yozansen.
Oh, running under, getting the throw.
Very good. Oh, nice hit with the air Yozansen.
Yozansen's such a great button, such a great tool in any matchup, even the mirror.
Yeah, Exar doing a great job of recognizing when Eris will cross, like, you know, cross cross up and then immediately pushing the Yozansen button.
I like the delay there from Exer, like baiting it out and then still just ending up doing it too soon.
I know. It's like I delayed my hit, but then you delayed my delay.
Oh, almost got the conversion off the RC.
Although in the making.
Eris got one more interaction here.
I'm in a scary position.
Oh,
chill the slight whiff. Deflection is such a risk.
Yeah, always is, right? Like, and you could see like the right idea, but it was Onsen just didn't hit the deflect shield, and you're just sitting there.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even like mistiming the deflect shield. Sometimes it's your opponent mistiming their button. But that move has such a large recovery that even if they whiffed or dropped something, you still get punished for it.
And with that, we're all tied up.
Final game.
Yep, final game, final round potentially, but definitely final game.
Oh man, that JD just barely did not hit.
Oh, tried pressing on cross up his Onsen.
Very good burst to keep Eris in the corner there. Nice throw, forcing the burst out. just being very patient and neutral. Very, very nice using the charged H cover, reduced recovery in order to be able to get that CS out in time, I think.
Well, there we go. We got the pickup this time.
That was very, very nice. Some nice damage.
Back throw though.
And on the throw.
Oh,
did
this catch?
you were in time? Oh my god.
It's not. Now Exer getting on that point.
Might have come out on Eris' part there, but both Baiken's playing super, super patiently.
Eris on the aggression here, getting the cross up. We don't see it represent very option.
There, yeah. Well, and now if you're Exar, you gotta be scared of it, right? Like, it might come out at any time.
Oh, no punish on the 6P in your face, but get thrown.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard, right? Like, the recovery isn't that long. We say it is, but ooh, nice nice Hiragi on the recovery there.
There you go. Now we're gonna parry the follow-up.
There is actually, I think, a very small gap in which you're not in block stun, which makes it possible for Hiragi's damage to land instead of getting just the guard crush.
And with that, final game, final rounds.
Final game, final round. You like to see it. Ooh, representing the JP here.
R slash, my beloved. Nice conversion. Cross up your Zansen. It's all looking really good for Exer. One more guess. Eris though on the aggression.
Eris being really cognizant of not just immediately pressing like cross up your Zansen, which is really interesting, right? Because it really opens up your options as to what to do afterwards.
And this time it connects. Will this kill?
No,
not quite.
Just the combo scaling was just a little bit too hard, but this will definitely kill after. Oh no, gets the RC on it. Nice.
Yeah, we had RC. Exer setting up a really good situation here. Tommy, no.
Any touch will do. And
run up throw.
Run up grab.
With that, Exer barely by the skin of his teeth taking that game over Eris. Staying alive.
Either way, we would have gotten the cool Baiken end screen, right?
That was
intense.
To the wire.
Yeah, that was literally down to the final interaction there. So this is actually very interesting because I've seen both of these players do absolutely phenomenal things with their characters, right? Very, very impressive Ramlethal and Asuka play on both. And we're starting off strong. Slow Stroke literally blocking the Ramix up like all the way. Right at the beginning, getting the freeze. Nice setups. He's doing such a good job of managing his mana too, and man, he built tension fast, and that super's coming out. I think if you're Asuka, right, like, you know, the super's not really for a wall break. It's just, you see the opportunity to chunk him with the damage, and you go for it, right?
Oh yeah, you take the damage where you can get it. Like, you got 50 meter, use it, go for it.
Such patience on block from Slow Stroke here. Just holding the person.
Unfortunately, all it takes is one hit though, and it leads to like a full combo. Wow, Mortabato winning that.
Yeah. Oh, this is so you'd see you'd think the health differential here is okay, but like if you look at Slow Stroke's mana, he's basically out, and this is a really, really dangerous situation for him now.
Yeah, any hit will do it here for Leapz. Oh wow, that traded.
What are you kidding me? And just barely landed into the super there.
I can't believe both hits traded with 6P.
I can't believe he had the presence of mind to do it twice.
Yeah. Oh, getting combo though in the corner.
You get touched by a sword, and it is not a good time for you. And this is actually kind of a scary situation for Slow Stroke now, right? Because he's low on mana. He's basically out. Now he's truly out.
Yeah, mana's gone.
Ram with plenty of meter to do whatever she wants, and
yeah, just gonna take the kill. Smart holding on to burst. You know, bursting when you have no mana is.
He's like, I got one stock up. Like, I could get this.
Yeah, like
very nice management of mana here because he knew he had the meter to just build it right back up after just sending everything. And now he's got the spell cost reduction and quite a bit of mana to spare, so he's looking in a pretty good shape here. And now Leapz is just trying to survive the barrage of cubes that are all costing a reduced amount. That just ended though, so it looks like Leapz might have a chance here. Gotta be careful though, I don't think Asuka has enough to kill off of this, but certainly now he does.
And the overhead orb gonna catch out. Game number 1.
That is just some truly oppressive pressure from Slow Stroke, really. It's pressure that would impress Ram.
I think so. I mean, like, how does Ram get around cubes, right? Because she doesn't have stroke, right? She doesn't have like an HCL or anything like that.
I think
So it's
like maybe you smack a cube in Ondo. That's my only guess. Very, very good presence of mind to grab there. He was just going to land right in grab range, and now you're in corner against the Ram, and that is not good. Counter hit JS forces out the burst.
Yeah, and while Ram did get hit with a bunch of nerfs, she also got increased range on her 2D.
Yeah, she actually has a 2D now, and can confirm to that hard knockdown, which is huge for her, I think.
It definitely opens up more options in her mix in the corner, right? Because you have that option to go into like 2K, 2D, get the hard knockdown.
Exactly. Slow Stroke didn't look like he got like the best round stout there with like 2 bookmarks, like full bookmarks and like 2 big reds. So
And yeah, Leap's gonna take that game.
speaks to the Asuka, just playing Asuka in general, right? Like sometimes you can brick your opening hand and it's really bad, right? Especially against someone who just takes pressure, like creates pressure as well as Ram does, right?
Yeah, Asuka's a weird character. Like every round start's gonna be different.
Oh yeah, and if you're not in a position to basically get your zoning / keep away game started, so you can actually get the cards you need, right? Like you're basically stuck unbookmarking things, which is just costing you frames, basically, right?
Yeah, choosing to spend burst just to get the round start is quite a decision. I mean, it's working out.
Hey, it's working out for him so far. He got the meter to wall break. Man, that big red just slightly. I think it doesn't quite hit round start range. It's a good call out to basically any button, but it won't quite hit you if you're just standing still round start. Nice deflection coming out from Slow Stroke. Man, Leapz is just so on top of these grabs though.
On a hand, this should be death. Yeah.
Yep. Didn't even need to spend the meter. Looks like he's got a pretty good round start hand here. He's got 2 spreads of green cubes, got into the test case that he needed. Can go for some devastating mix-up with the overheads.
Out of mana though.
I think he's actually gonna home. This might kill. Okay, he just chooses to end it safely.
Throwing out the super. Are we watching it?
He has enough for another one, yep.
Another one.
Just trying to chip out Ram, making sure that Ram doesn't have any meter to do anything with. Should she actually decide to touch him with anything, but Big Red seals the deal.
Yeah, 2 of the jumping suns finally gonna work out.
He's got freeze, so you know this is actually a pretty scary situation for Ram if she ends up getting touched by him, because that is a restand and it can lead to some pretty big damage for him, especially if he's in the corner.
Although we got caught pressing. No, it'll drop.
And he wishes it were a reversal now, but the Mortabato drops. Nice back throw here.
I'm waiting out for the burst.
Instantly.
Oh, spinning it.
Get the restand and wall break. Heading out the target.
And that kills.
Yeah. I wouldn't sleep on Asuka's normals. Like, they're not the best in the world, but some of them are pretty good. I think the frame trap, the natural frame trap into 5H catches a lot of people actually, and if he counter hits you with that, that's pretty big.
Yeah, going up now 2-1, in a very good position to be in for Asuka.
Yeah, this Asuka's scary. I don't think I've seen too many Asukas in bracket before, and what a performance to be, to be showing in one of the first Asukas to show up here.
Yeah, definitely one of the harder characters in the game. You know, it takes a lot of time to put into this character. A lot of gimmicks.
Are simple, but the mental required to just look at the bottom right corner of your screen like once every like half second is incredible. He's got that wild card bookmark going on, so let's see what he pulls from it. Get the nice burst bait. Decides to go for a grab instead. Has Oki. Goes for the overhead. And he is so patient on all of these blocks. Run this up out of mana,
a good situation though for Leapz.
Man, I am not used to seeing throws do that much damage. Oh my god, a little bit drop with the overhead there.
Yep, gonna work out though.
It'll work out.
Oh, getting caught low and gonna get the full conversion.
First, you are your mana taken. Fortunately, no super wall break, so he does have at least round start neutral. And that may be just what he needed.
Sword pressure though in the corner. Always scary. Gotta throw out the super.
Just to buy himself some space. Really get his mana back here. This is he misses while blocking. Yeah.
And that will do it. Going to game number 5.
Once more, game number 5. Tying it up.
Ram is still very scary, right? Like, yes, she did get hit with nerfs, but
they didn't touch anything about her damage, right? So,
yeah, she still does Ram things, right?
Mm-hmm. I think the changes made it so that throwing the sword and doing nothing is no longer an option, right? You can't just wait for someone to try and like just hold the block, right? Because they're no longer as scared of the explosion; they can just jump out now. But everything else about her, right? Like if you cover it with the overhead or 2K, it's still scary.
Yeah, has to be a little bit more active on her pressure, right? She can't just throw swords like you said and wait. So let's see, can Leapz get in though? Is the question, because this is
man, and even if he does, there is always the looming threat of the icicle. Looks like he might have found it though. Nice conversion. I think we might get the wall stick. Yeah. Ooh, not quite enough meter. Like, literally, like, I think one special off from being able to super, but now we're right back in the corner, and he's just trying to run Asuka out of mana here.
Yeah, got the hit with the 2K. Gonna spend it. Yep, there's the mana gone.
And now this is scary, right? You have no mana,
Yeah, and Leapz getting around the zoning, and once in, just dominating.
You have a little bit of a leeway there, just because Ram's FS is so huge, right? And there is always the option to just throw a sword. It's not the best thing in the world to do, but if you just need those cubes gone fast, you can't just throw a sword. Slowly dash blocking in, and man, that FS is so big. That actually deleted all the green cubes there, and we're gonna get a wall break here.
Yeah, good button just to delete cubes.
Yeah, Slowstroke does have meter. He does have the spell cost reduction.
Wow, what a way to get around the cubes, though. And I think we can make this. Can that kill?
You have no mana.
Yes, you can. And with that, Leapz
will take
ends up staying alive. Yeah, wow. Gonna go ahead into grand finals on the winner's side. So Leapz is currently sitting pretty as the one to beat.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Trying to take this game here as we move on with Uber versus Exer.
I do wonder if that initial 2K KO was an attempt to stop like an error, a jump basically, in case the 2D did get blocked. Didn't quite get the conversion there. Excellent call on the jump out. Good read. Now we will get the wall break.
Round start spin.
RC, I think this might kill. Oh, the JD just bounced him a little bit too far. I don't think Cheesecake was quite ready for that.
Yeah, Exer trying to go for a cute little run-up throw there. Not going to work out, unfortunately.
Great job using the JD. It says, Anji, you got a good anti-air? I got one too.
Nice pickup and conversion here.
I think he went for the S recovery reset, but it didn't quite work out for him. Nice co-read there. Oh, maybe.
Oh my lord, that didn't catch.
Over the super.
I thought for sure.
I thought for sure it was going to catch. Yeah. Nice counter hit 2H in the S recovery. Now we have a full conversion. This might kill. Yes, it will.
The super for sure, yeah.
That super is so cool. I love the kanji that flashes in the background. Very patiently blocking out the cross of your Boston attempts. There's layers to be had here, right? Like, because some people are like, I can 6P it, but then having the presence of mind to know that you should be blocking it, right? Because you're not sure if the 6P is going to come out in the right direction, etc. And then holding the pressure like immediately after, so you don't get, you know, counter hit is admirable.
Yeah,
like,
huge chunk of damage.
Oh my god, per PRC.
World's slowest spin.
He didn't go for the Midare because he recognized that the PRC was possible.
Butterfly thrown out, gonna catch with Ko.
Yeah, that a little bit of a funny parry there. He's like, I got the meter to spend and throw.
Yeah, throw will still do it. Maybe trying to read like a 2H or something, like advancing.
Yeah, that Shih Tzu Ko is so hard to deal with because you basically have all your avenues of escape cut off, right?
It's tough, right? Like, do you sit there and take butterfly? Do you try to jump over it?
Yeah, you basically have to empty jump and delay air dash, I think. And maybe the Anji will let you out.
Yeah, or get lucky and have like a good tool that goes under.
Oh, nice cross under. Are saying I'm not out just yet. So recognizing that the code could come out, I like that. Like, ends up getting clipped by the butterfly, but that's much better than eating code in the face. Cheesecake is
Pushing.
Nice. Tick throws.
Spending the RC just to try and get the wall break, yeah.
Yeah, we will. And we'll have plenty of meter going into the Wow, okay.
Oh. Good block on the cross up Yozansen though. YRC.
Oh hey, it's almost like old YRC's back.
It was with the tether.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets the Midare punish for the kill.
Oh, Yozansen a little too high, not gonna catch.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was on the. It wasn't a cross up, so it was just slightly too high. Looks like we're getting some good conversions. So, Anji lost Rin RC, but it will still work. You know, in the middle of a combo if they're already juggled, which is I think the important part for him, right? You're not just dead in the water if you're juggling someone in.
Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised that Tommy connected.
Yeah. Oh man, the guard cancel Hiragi there.
They're just dancing around each other, like
They are
really
just-
trying to find these hits.
Really trying to connect with something. And the YRC. spin. Get off of me. Baiken recognizing that there is this very small window between Ko and JS that you can punish.
Oh, we didn't wait long enough for the hit.
No.
That's unfortunate. But
Doesn't matter though.
JD.
To catch you out. That was clever. The back JD basically to catch the air dash behind him.
Another cross up against Onsen.
You're now in a very, very good spot. You're now walling Anji off to the corner.
Oh, nice combo pickup here in the corner. Not enough to wall break, but Tether yanks you so far now.
Nice wall break with the super.
Good situation to be in for Exer. Wow, really trying to call out a jump attempt there, but
Nice meaty being fearless and saying, no, you're not going to parry here.
oh,
That
spin.
That was an excellent spin through the super there. So now I think he can get it here. Excellent. So,
First,
maybe not with burst. Okay. Last interaction.
JD.
JD is such a brutal button.
Exer. Gonna go ahead and stay tied up.
Yeah, we are staying tied up. It is anyone's match at this point. I think
This is tough.
yeah, this is tough. I think I'm on Cheesecake, right? Like there's a lot more sort of like I'm doing all the right things, but I think in neutral I want to look at trying to force Baiken to hit into spin a little bit more. Just a tad, right? Like threaten Fujin as just like a gap closer option, right? Because Charge Fujin now goes super, super far, and it can the Shitsu Ko, but it can go into another Fujin, right? So that's a huge amount of distance.
So much Ko being thrown out, so much jumping being done.
I think Exar is starting to catch on though, right? Like there is no just haphazardly jumping over Ko anymore, but Cheesecake's ready for it, and we're just left, right, grabbing, get back in the corner.
Yeah, we're just playing Grand Blue now. Run up throwing.
With Exar
Go
left
for the
with
curlers.
a sliver of help.
Good situation to be in if you're Uber.
Representing the round start spin. Oh,
Oh
man.
my. Again, very
I
quick
heard the
parry.
Galactic sound come out.
There it is.
It's off this time. Exar being
Third one
like,
was the
grab, I can do it too.
Third one worked out.
I think this
Gonna
might-
go with the super. It should, yeah.
We do have meter on Anji's side, but man.
Oh,
that-
what a bait!
Getting the burst bait, and we have Roman cancel. Oh,
Oh no!
the ladder just slightly dropped, but it doesn't matter. It's good, it's good. It was a reset.
Yeah, American Reset went for a little bit of a fancier combo there, but
Well, we're seeing some fancy footwork going under, going over. Getting caught by the JS. Yeah, this is what I was talking about though. Cheesecake just representing like empty spin, or perhaps like spin Fujin a lot more instead of just going straight to Ko, as an adjustment to the fact that XR is not jumping as much. Really paying off.
oh
Here.
gosh.
Oh
Yes.
man, counter hit 5k. Anji with plenty of meter though. We could see a YRC here. Oh, BRC to us. Didn't quite get the RC on Rin because it wasn't a juggle.
And they get the burst out finally, so anyone's match.
Next interaction will do it, yeah.
Exer will have burst back though, pretty shortly. Might not need it.
So close. I'm just waiting.
Yeah. Any hit? There it
Oh,
is.
JS.
Falling JS. I wonder if that caught the startup of a Ko.
Yeah, it might have. I think if you're Cheesecake here, you might be kicking yourself that you didn't just 6p instead, right? But such is the way the cards fall. Not called the Gambit for no reason.
That's right. Every interaction that is a gamble, especially against Anji. We can just throw
Yeah,
out
it is
spin.
definitely guessing game the character, right?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I think it's part of what makes Anji so polarizing, right? Some people love him, some people hate him. Some fancy
good
work from XR here, yeah.
Oh,
I
it's a
think
good start.
I think that might have clipped the beginning of Ko again.
Another charge dust gonna work out here. Uber been practicing their charge dust combos.
Those combos, just to make sure your opponent is an AFK at the wheel. Saying Hiragi, not today.
Yeah, Uber looking to take this to a game 5. Oh, cross up Kabari working out.
Very nice.
Another cross up Yuzansen.
Working out, Kabari reset. We're gonna go for the full conversion here. Oh,
A bit of a drop, unfortunately. But
this will
super.
check. Man, all of these games are just so close.
Yeah, but this is a point now for Exer.
These players are just so good at converting. But now you're in a corner against Anji, and
Oh, a little unfortunate getting knocked out.
guess the spacing on that Ko is a little bit sensitive after certain normals.
KRC, Ko.
I think the disjoint on that Ko might have saved Cheesecake there from getting JD.
Oh, got a
Nice
nice.
hard cancel here.
Also, Yuzansen's gonna work. Will this kill though?
That was so ambiguous because Baiken was like just over Anji's head.
Good job getting out of that. Any hit will do it here for Exer. Just needs to find it. That was punishable, no. But the cross up Yuzansen's gonna clip right as Spin ends. And Exer is gonna take it 3-1 over Uberchesscake.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
But with this, we're moving on into our losers finals.
This is actually incredibly good for Slowstroke here because he did get the mana reduction spell, and he just has a veritable collection of cubes to just fling across the screen at Exer.
Yeah, and this is the problem, right? Like, your Baiken, how do you get in? Already off to an amazing start.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Kurumi. We're gonna go for it. Yeah, okay. So now we see that Baiken down, right? Because we're slowly wearing down Asuka's reserves. Oh, excellent! Just delayed Yuzansen there. It was so ambiguous which side that was going to be on. And
Oh my god, that deletes it?
excellent presence of mind to recognize that gun or firework will override basically all other projectiles.
Yeah, I did not know that's how that interaction was gonna work.
Yep. Very, very nice. So it looks like Slow Drinking might not be aware of the frame trap properties of Senbiki into Tatami.
I'm really surprised to see Asuka running up to the Baiken, right? Like,
Yeah, I think it's a function of, oh man, I think, yeah, the super jump might have just been able to get XR over it. I think it's a function of, you gotta look at your hand, right? If you have a bad hand, zoning's not really feasible, right? You just have to take your momentum when you get it. However, it looks like he's in a pretty good situation here. Lots of big reds to spend. I'm surprised there wasn't
the super.
there. Oh man, are we gonna get to see the gun come out again? BRC.
Not quite. Oh, this is a chance though. Huge
Yeah,
for.
might have been that. Chip?
Yeah, Chip was in a thing that was gonna happen. There was no tension there.
I don't know with the amount of tension that XR had left if
It's very low.
it was very low. I don't know if that was survivable. Got a chance with the tether here. Cross up Yuzansen. Displayed to be
Oh, good patience.
doesn't quite have a lot of familiarity with. Baiken's air buttons are also. I think just Baiken being in the air a lot seems to be giving Sludge quite a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but even with this matchup being a little bit unfavorable, eggs are going to take game 1.
I feel like this is a story that has played out before, right? Because when I was playing in the Gambit, right, like the commentators were always saying Baiken versus Venom, unfavorable for Baiken, right? And yet every time the Baiken would find their way in. So I think it's definitely be unfavorable till the moment that like Baiken like gets within JS range, I think, and then
Oh yeah,
right.
I mean, you're fighting a tiger off with a gun, right? Like if you miss your shot, the tiger got you. Like
You gotta reload,
sorry.
especially with Asuka, right? You gotta get your mana back. Put those
Yeah.
get those spells back in the chamber. Looks like Slow Stroke's off to a good start here. Starting the cube pressure, has a nice collection of cubes to go ahead and push Exar back into a corner.
Yeah,
And
eggs are
recognizing when Asuka might try to go for like the cheeky mana restore reset is very important, right? Get the good burst on the super there. However, getting pushed right back into the corner. Overhead. He's saying, didn't work the first time. Try again.
yeah, getting a run up throw here. OTG, I don't know if I would have killed, but really difficult situation. I don't know if Exar has it to get this round, but
Wow, the hitbox on that spell.
yeah. I was surprised that that spell works in the air. It looks like it would be like a grounded only.
Yeah, Slow Stroke looks like he's starting to adjust a little bit. Seems like he knows that XR doesn't quite know what to do with rush down Asuka.
Yeah, it seems to be working out quite well. He's throwing another super neutral and catches the JD.
Neutral, the neutral Super Metron has been the bane of many a player in this bracket. I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, I don't know that I've ever felt an Asuka that just throws out that super
It's
just willy-nilly like that.
I think it's pretty safe. I think it's fairly difficult to punish. He recovers pretty quickly, so that if you're not already in super jump, there's not really much you can do afterwards. And yeah, it just covers a lot of space, covers a lot of vertical space as well. So sometimes you can just throw it out to cover space. Great burst bait by Exar though, and now we get
Yeah, really good.
pressure. Oh, just barely on the throw.
Yeah, missing the timing on that a little bit.
So if I'm Exar here, I see that he's low on mana. He's only got 2 spells. We're gonna try to rush him down, right?
Definitely trying to.
I think we're good. No, we've made our way in. We just have to find the counter hit, and there it is.
Oh, went for the cross up, but
Yeah, he was ready for it though.
Stroke was ready. This will definitely work out though.
Are you ready for this though?
Not very much damage because of the mana shield, unfortunately, and burst baited.
Duration on that.
And that's tough. You're down burst now, and you have to deal with Asuka zoning you out potentially.
Yeah, it's tough. And I think
the
like
dash up the throw.
I think the scary part about sort of like this matchup, right, is looks like we're gonna get a super wall break here. Is that Baiken's 5P is so stubby, right? 5P is usually the way you want to deal with cubes, but it's so risky doing that as Baiken, right? You're in a pretty good situation.
Yeah.
Has no mana.
Spun super on the tether.
The tether does actually keep you close, so you know you were in a pretty okay situation. Man, the gun just barely whips. Gonna get a nice conversion here though. He does have the mana shield back, so you are just at risk of having reduced damage, but looks like you might actually.
Oh, okay. A little bit of a drop, but we got it with the first slash.
We got it.
Yeah, you gotta get in.
All of the, setting up the proper Asuka zoning here. He does have that overhead. Yeah, it looks like he was gonna spend it just so he can get close enough to use Screamer Metron.
Trying to air dash in, but eating cubes along the way. Skibari is even a little bit just too slow to get out.
Man, he really just chunked his own meter to get that, huh? But all right, we might actually see the. Okay, never mind. He's out.
Oh yeah, you were dead.
We're gonna get the
first.
I was gonna say, we're gonna get the neutral super here. Looks like Exar was ready for it this time. If yeah, that was tough.
Oh, the run-up throw is gonna work out. No Signy FD.
That's tough, you know, when you see that the Asuka's out of mana, but you're just not in a good position to run up and try to like punish him for that. That's rough.
Yeah, Exer had the kill there in the corner. Like, we had the Dust Loop combo rolling, but
Yeah.
Burst came out at the right time, and Strokes was able to just make the comeback.
Yeah, talking about characters who greatly benefit from the burst and YRC changes, right? Asuka is probably one of them.
Yeah, definitely. Asuka, HC, right? Anybody that wants to push you away and like go back to neutral is loving it.
Double freeze Spire, that was kind of scary, you know, to just have drawn in the deck, right? If you're Exer, because you're not expecting it. It's there's only 2 of them or something like that. There's not very many of them.
Neutral super yet again, buy some time.
So it looks like this patch a lot of Asukas really enjoy like test case too, which I'm a big fan of because I think it is the test case that has the most number of mix-ups in it, so it's always just more exciting to see them play like that. But I think that fundamentally kind of changes his playstyle as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta play around it.
Yeah,
it's like Hector is playing around this neutral game and
right?
somehow coming out on top.
Very good footwork from Exar here, just dodging the cubes and staying just outside of range of Screamer.
Nice little pokes coming out. Escabari working out as well. Gonna get the pickup.
I feel like Exar is becoming a little bit more cognizant of what spells Slow Stroke has.
Oh, nice reaction with the gun.
Nice. Yeah, that's so cool that like you can get hit with the first tick of the Super Metron and still have it work.
Oh,
nice
what up?
Just so patient, 2K waiting for it.
Exar being so smart in that game. Holy, taking it to game 5.
Game 5. We are being the most patient Baiken.
The reaction to do gun after the super.
The reaction to do gun to super, yeah. I think if you're in neutral, right, and not pushing anything, you can just do it during the really long Asuka cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
But just the presence of mind to know that it beats it, like for sure, every time, you know.
Right, just to know that you have the meter to do it, that you are spaced out correctly to throw it out there.
Trying to get past all of these cubes, but now we're forced into a corner. Run up, grab.
Yeah, and Asuka has some good cards sitting in there.
Ooh, oh, that was really nice of Exar to know that Asuka did not have blue cube, because that's the only cube that's fast enough to beat Marslide, I think.
Spending the burst here, though, is definitely risky. Might even just kill. Not quite, but...
yeah, oh.
Yeah.
Not 2D. It's so hard because you can't even Hiragi 2D, right? Like, it's a projectile, so...
And now, Exar in a really difficult situation.
Yeah, it's really kind of unfortunate for Baiken that the majority of Asuka's kit really just takes Baiken's design, like one of Baiken's like strongest tools away from her, right? You can't do it on cubes, can't do it on 2D, can't do it on any other normal he has that counts as a projectile, right?
Yeah, now you're like literally hit away.
Oh, we have a little bit of a chance here though. We do have to make it count. Nice ladder.
Definitely has the chance. No mana. This is definitely, you could die from this. Gonna spend the burst here. And the trade is so unfortunate. Exer gonna get knocked out. Had a offense mounting, but
yeah, that was so unfortunate that Slow Stroke had burst there, because I think Exar might have been able to pull that back right at the end.
Duel 1.
Or if you had Asuka, if you have any cards left in that deck of yours that we haven't seen yet, now's the time, right?
Yeah, you've got a
good start though.
definitely got to show off everything. This is a very good start, right? And we're seeing this Asuka pressure in the corner. Trying to get the wall break, yeah, spin that super as well. Give you some time to sort through your deck if you need to.
Got an excellent start coming into sort of a post wall break situation, right? 2 Screamers and plenty of meter and mana. Man, Leapz' grabs though.
Yeah, Leapz
like
is on it.
Slowstroke going.
Trying to bait.
You got one? I got one though. Oh, that'll drain him a mana though. He does still have burst. I think both characters both players just really do not want to let go of burst right now. But
yeah, Strokes went and used it though, which is very risky. This is Ramethal, right?
it is true, but it does put him at an advantageous situation. And he's like, I got the cubes, you know, I got the Screamers.
Oh.
Yeah.
That actually traded.
Screamers fast.
I was more surprised that the Ram button reached more than anything.
He's doing a very good job of like air stalling his cubes. I don't know if he's doing Tyranny inputs for them, but he is doing them very low to the ground. But it is causing some problems in terms of like now you have to navigate the cubes at a slightly awkward height, right?
Yeah, definitely. But this is good for Leapz, right? We're gonna get the corner.
Yeah. Running
Sadly going back to neutral.
Here comes the neutral super.
It just works.
It just works. If it works, why change it, you know?
It just works.
People talk about Dark Angel being something scary that you have to deal with in neutral. I feel like Asuka's Cube Super is underrated in terms of just how fast it comes out and how quickly it just forces you to respond to it.
It's been working out quite well, right? It's like, hey, you block it, all right, cool. Like, I get to do something over here while you block that.
Yeah. I don't know if you see it coming, you can just mash block and like get a good insta block on it, so you don't get pushed back as far. But that's gotta be rough.
Yeah, it's also really rough right now for Leapz, just trying to get in and do anything.
Right? It is just cube after cube after cube, and now you're back in the corner, and Asuka's got multiple ways of just keeping you there.
Gotta spend the super, which will kill. And it's looking pretty good for Leapz, right? Like, this may not be so so difficult as we may have thought to get this reset.
Yeah, Stroke being like, that was just a warm-up. Now we play for real.
So has the sword pressure on point. The amount of like push you can just get from Ramethal, like that was mid-screen, like pushed all the way to the corner.
Oh yeah, even if you block it, you're getting sent to the corner. But Stroke isn't scared of that at all.
Now we're back into this, the bullet hell that is Asuka, gonna get bonked in the head with the book.
Lots of great
Neutral super.
coming out from both players in terms of holding corner pressure though.
Oh, we got the cross up though.
Cross up, yeah, with the Cedar Death Throw.
Using the RC to extend.
It doesn't quite get the wall stick.
Yeah, I think you need different routing there to get the wall stick from that, but still good damage.
But it is not looking good. He doesn't have mana. Yeah.
Great. Signs of Life here from Leapz.
Not quite out yet. But man, we are just immediately getting pushed back into a corner. And what are you going to do when he's just like, I feel like he's almost taunting you, right? Like, obviously he needs it, but when he uses a hard knockdown to get mana back, you're like, why?
Yeah, it feels bad for sure.
Just getting the resources back. Ooh, uses the burst to keep him in the corner. Burst burned on both sides now, but does eat the cube to the face for the game.
Yeah, with that, already 2 games down, right? Like, we're one more game away from reset for sure.
One away from reset.
If you're Leapz, what are you doing? Like, how are you navigating this? I know the Bar Slash we've seen used before in neutral, right? Just to eat up some of the cubes.
Yeah,
it just seems Seems rough.
I'm thinking raw sword throw. I think the sword throw it does have infinite projectile clash, so you can just send it if you see the opportunity. It's not optimal, you know. Sometimes you just gotta force him into a corner so you can do something, anything, right? Especially when you're holding gold cubes like this, it's so rough. And he's so content to just burn his meter to get mana back, right? Because he knows he's like, I can just keep pelting with you with these all day, right? And eventually,
yeah, absolutely. Oh, finally had something started, but fortunately, a little bit of a drop here.
Gonna get sent back to the corner, but we are hopping like a Street Fighter.
Leapz is waiting. Leapz is leaping.
Yeah, Leapz is leaping, and we get the opportunity there. Yeah, this is exactly what he wanted. Nice,
yeah, this is your chance.
With Manaless Asuka, look at that health melt.
Yeah, this is your chance to make your lead, take all that health back. Should be able to close this out. Oh no! Okay, more to bottom. Let's steal it. I was about to be
all reliable.
A reversal super of all time, even.
Yep. Talking about reversal supers that do not take 14 frames to come out.
Patience from Leapz. Gonna get a nice little pickup here. See if we can push to the corner. We still got one more sword to work with, which will work out.
Gets the wall stick. Nice. So Leapz was ready for it this time, and now you're in a bad spot as Sludge, right? Like,
oh yeah, now you're in the corner against Ram.
In the corner against Ram, who has meter, who's just running all this dagger pressure on you,
and the bait.
Just created your burst, and now you're dead. Yeah.
And yeah, I think Leapz might have found the ticket here.
Yeah, found their footing for sure. Not gonna let this reset be a clean sweep.
Yeah, definitely not. I think the patience is gonna pay off, right? You gotta wait. You gotta wait your turn. Asuka really does make you play around him, right? Like you gotta find that opening, and once you get it, you have to take as much as you can.
I think Leapz is started to watch Stroke's like spell bar a lot more. I'm starting to notice that there's a lot of basically like when Strokes is at a bad position, there's a lot more like aggression coming from these now. But man,
you have to, yeah. If you see that low mana, you gotta go on aggressive.
Man, though, what do you do against this? And the 6P to finish him off? No way.
Team have a chance to play.
Yeah, just hitting you with the fist out of the book. Strokes definitely sort of like demonstrating that he's a very good knowledge of sort of like what the range at each of his spells will hit is. I've noticed that he's very efficient with his spell usage, right? Like if a spell will not connect, right, because they're too low or too high in the juggle, he won't spend it.
Yeah, and
nice block of Big Red there, forcing him to burst. Once more sending out the neutral super. Leapz is starting to catch on though. I don't think this is quite enough damage to... Oh no, with the super.
With super headshot, yeah. That will do it. That's the grand finals reset. Going.
Grand finals reset.
Strokes.
Here we go.
So this is a little bit of a buffer that Leapz has afforded themselves, right? Being on the winner's side. So it will now be reset. And we'll do it again.
I think if you're Leapz, you're thinking to yourself, what went right the first time? Like, what did I do to beat him the first time, right? And is it going to work again?
I really think it is just like establishing your pressure, right? Like you don't have a reversal on Asuka. You have to get in and you have to stay in. Waiting round start, being aggressive at round start, just trying to chase him down as much as possible, right? Don't let him sit there and just be a walking turret because that's when you lose, right? This is Asuka win con.
Yeah.
Right here.
However, it looks like Leapz is doing a pretty good job of just pushing him back to a corner. Gonna try to force his way back out. Just so many cubes flying out.
I wonder if we could even see like air flip represented a bit, right? Just jump up and air flip over some cubes, maybe.
Hell,
throw out like Calvados, right? Like we haven't seen Calvados at all.
True. Yeah, I do wonder if will Calvados defeat Asuka Cube Super? I don't actually know.
I don't know if it'll beat his Cube Super, but it'll definitely beat all these other little cubes.
And I think this is what we were talking about, right? Like with the sort of aggression round start we saw from Leapz, basically like gave them enough of a health buffer that they were able to get burst and then still come back and kill.
Yeah, it's rough.
In a pretty good position here though, with all of the cube bounces. Oh, does not take the time to get mana back, and this might be a little bit of an awkward situation. You might have to throw out the cube and super again, like the super cube. Neutral, but I guess we'll see what happens. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. I think Leapz, this is your chance, right? You have to get in when that mana's getting low, and just keep that pressure going. If you can, like, it's harder said than done, but if you can, like, keep corner without even wall breaking, unless you can get the hard knockdown, might be the way to go.
What you want though, right? Asuka in a corner, no mana. You have meter.
Oh no, you don't have that sword?
Oh no.
Okay.
Nice. Nice, like, little
panel
victory there for the Daro.
Yeah. And game number 1 of Reset gonna go to Leapz, so definitely has what it takes.
Yeah, I think Leapz was like, okay, I see what you did there, and now it's time to execute, right? I made a plan in my head, and now it's time.
Yeah, I mean, Leapz is the one that sends them to loser side, so...
Alright, let's see if Stroke has an answer to this aggression.
Okay, round start gold burst.
Might not be the answer to it, though. You know, I do feel like that is perhaps a good strategy, right? Like, it's risky, but I can see the idea behind it, right? If you round start gold burst, you get them full screen, you have meter, right? You're starting off with positive bonus in order to fire off these supers, right? But Leapz looks like... Yeah.
Alright.
Being very...
No mana. This is exactly what you want as Leapz. Yup. Huge damage.
This is so huge. Nice.
What's round start option going to be? Lock on Sun, but going to get hit with the cubes after.
Yeah. Big Red is a big guard crush, I think. Very positive.
Oh, wow. What a good 6p into Dao.
And now you're wall stuck. Are we going to get...
No, we don't have that sword. Don't have that sword.
I think that might have actually been a Mortabato misinput, because Leapz had the meter. Hey, you were talking about the air Cita Detro, right?
Yep. Hard knockdown, no mana to speak of. This is
now this is good for you if you're Leapz, right?
This is Ramethal, what she wants. No, the back throw.
And just really cognizant on the back throw, and
nice escape though.
The Mortabato to be able to steal the corner back. Asuka does. The throw is enough to kill through the mana shield. All right.
And that's gonna go to Leapz.
I think if you're Stroke, right, you're like, I figured something out and now it's not working. And so
I almost wonder if those first few games were just info for Leapz, right?
Yeah, I feel like it. I feel like Leapz was like, okay, I'm gonna try a whole bunch of stuff, and if it doesn't work, well, I still got the reset, right? But I don't know. We'll see if Strokes can come up with an answer here.
Yeah.
I think definitely there is some Asuka tech. Like, I don't know. Maybe we'll see Test Case 3 getting pulled out, right? Like, Asuka is such a deep character that maybe Stroke has some hidden reserve of knowledge check that is heretofore unbeknownst to us.
Yeah. Got the one and only Biscuit in chat here to watch the potential Ramethal win. That is my Ramethal goat. So maybe the Ramethal energy is strong.
Yeah, maybe we're getting some Ramethal Spirit Bomb. We're doing a really good job of just, like, not empty jumping, but, you know, properly jumping over these cubes and not getting tipped by them. And I think it's taking Stroke for a little bit of a loop here.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of patience also just coming out of Leapz, right? And like using these long buttons.
There.
Back throw though, not a good situation to be in. Mortabato, not gonna work.
That was punishable, but
Oh, very. So was that, and we're gonna
Yeah.
get it this time. We kill?
we're killing.
Definitely. Definitely.
The battle.
Set point now for Leapz. Not even just set point.
the
Grand finals point.
nice footwork from Ramlethal here, just dodging a lot of basically like the weird hitboxes of Asuka's spells, right? Like just backstepping just in time to avoid the meteor and all that. And now you're in a
Yeah.
corner. He goes low on mana.
There's the charge dust I was waiting for.
Yes.
We haven't seen it. Not gonna get the conversion, unfortunately, but
But alright, we're going ahead and just sending it. He's just waiting for his mana to come back at this point.
oh yeah, just stalling.
This is just a nice reset in neutral. Health is a little bit lower on both sides, but you know, it's pretty much just the situation as before. Has some
Oh my
but
god.
wow.
Spending the burst here is wild. We're gonna get the hit though. Never mind, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah,
Leapz
this is
gonna
what I was
spend
talking
super.
about sword throw, right? If you toss the sword in that situation when Asuka's against the corner, there is no cube that will beat that.
And this is it. Leapz got it.
wow.
That's the hit. And with that, Leapz gonna go ahead and just get a clean sweep after the reset,
Leapz is your
winning it.
good Gambit number 15 champion.
Yeah, congratulations to Leapz. Finally sealing it out, overcoming the Asuka. And yeah, your winner.
Very,
Are
very
the-
well played on both sides, though. Strokes just fighting it, you know, fighting it through losers and making it all the way back, and just very impressive Asuka play as well. So, congratulations to everyone.
That is our show. That was our Gambit number 15, hosted by myself, Mancer, joins with me today as our co-host, Empty Hound. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, of course. And we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. So would you like to say anything, any shout outs or anything you'd like to say, Empty?
I have no plugs of myself to make, but I would like to say thank you, Sirar, and everyone else on the GGG team for just making this tournament really smooth and enjoyable, and just a pleasure to be in and to cast today.
Yeah, of course. We loved having you, and thanks for playing. And of course, congrats on your victory as well.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here as always, and you have your internship, right?
That's right. It's funny you say that. So yes, I do. I do host my own event known as ANC Internship, hosted by myself and the lovely Biscuit. It is a student mentor bracket where you can spend 2 weeks learning the game from somebody who's really good at it and also plays your character. So if you're interested in that, please come check out the Discord, hang out. We got a lot of cool people in there. It's a lot of fun. And, spending 2 weeks learning the game and just focusing down on a character is really beneficial. And a lot of people who play in Gambit have been there, like
Yep.
Exer and Chumpy and oh my gosh, Sludge. Like, there's a lot of people that have won internship, and
Oh
you
yeah,
can see the improvement. So, it's a lot of fun. We
and
have
it's
a
very
good time.
well.
We try, we try our best. But other than that, I think that's it for us here. Thank you all again for joining us for another Gambit. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another one for you. So if you didn't graduate today, you will be more than welcome to join us again. So thank you all for being here.